What's up, everybody? What's going on? The Yankees are coming on right now in freezing weather. Rosario at third, Caballero short, Chisholm second base, Ben Rice at first, Giancarlo is the DH, Wells behind the plate, Bellinger, Grisham, and Judge. Usuals in the outfield with the young hard thrower Cam Schlittler on the mound. So here we go, guys. We're getting ready to get this thing started. Let's get it going. The Yankees are playing in horrendously cold weather right now. Even the Mets moved their game back to earlier in the day. The Mets moved their game back to earlier in the day because of the weather, man. And I don't blame them. It's freezing out there. But the Yankees are playing this in the Bronx right now. And that's the way it is. So we're getting this underway. Schlittler going against the A's, who have no home right now. The A's have no home. We know they're going to Las Vegas. We know they're going to Vegas, but right now they still have no home, so they're just known as the A's, as the Athletics. So here we go. Schlittler's first pitch to Kurtz, who's batting 148 on the season. All right. Brad, first cellar dweller accounted for, first Aussie accounted for. Brad, are you at work right now in Australia? Brad, you beat Angus here. Angus is usually the first over everybody. You beat Angus today, Brad. How you doing, man? Brad, I got to tell you, in my tipping, I did pretty well, man. I only got 2 wrong this week. How did the Suns lose? I can't believe the Suns lost to Melbourne. Like, how did that happen? I thought that was an easy one. All right, we got 2-1 right now. 3-0. Excuse me. That was a ball. Are they showing the game for you over there right now, Brad, in Australia on KO or something, or are you at work? Andre, go New York, go New York, go. Andre, look at that. We're not doing the Mets today. We're doing the Yankees. Schlittler on the mound, man. He's throwing flames already. So it's 3-1 right now on Kurtz lead off. The Schlittler is like, this kid is exciting, man. This kid is exciting. How are you guys doing tonight? Top of the first, it's getting underway. The Mets are going to the 10th inning. The Mets are going to the 10th inning right now. So in that game, again, they started at 4 o'clock because of this cold weather tonight. So crazy. And it is cold out. We're getting 29 degrees here as a low tonight, 29. Brad, I'm great, Johnny. How are you? That's good, mate. Mine weren't too good. I went to the footy on. Did you? I'm at home today, man. Yeah, you should. You're going to all those games, man. That's great, though. Yeah, I lost on Kurtz was Schlittler had Kurtz 3-0, and he ended up striking him out, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's the way you come back. Who else did I lose on? Brad, I lost on the Suns. I thought that was a layup. Even though they were the away team, I still thought that would be a pretty easy one. Here's Shea Langoliers through 9 games hitting he's got 5 home runs in 9 games. The Athletics do have some players that actually can play the game. I'll tell you right now. Oh, yeah. Fremantle beat Adelaide. Those are the 2 I lost on, Brad. I mean, thought the Crows were going to win at home, and I thought, well, whatever. I only lost 2. That was pretty good. 0-2 on Langoliers. Langoliers hitting .306, 5 home runs and 8 RBIs in only 9 games, man. This dude can play. OG Cellar Dweller Manav, cricket ambassador. Manav's in the basement. What's up, Manav? What's happening, man? Good to have you in here as always, Manav. Always appreciate the support. About to get off work soon. Oh, good, Manav. Oh, that's right, Manav. You're 3 hours behind us. Brad, Manav is in California. He's on the other side of the country here. So it's 7:15 here, so it's 4:15 for Manav. Schlittler, 2 strikeouts. Boy, this kid is on fire. 2 strikeouts. Andre, I'm doing great. As Stella play with she's on it right now, and she has wrecked a lot of it. When they get on that, she has wrecked a lot of it. I moved her old toys over to this side, but she'll think they're new again. It's funny when you rearrange the stuff. I learned that from Rock. You rearrange the stuff, it's like a brand new toy again. But that actually is, and she's still over there killing it. 0-1, man. Schlittler is pumping in strikes. 98-mile-an-hour sinker. You got Tyler Soderstrom up. .212 average, 0 home runs, 6 RBIs. Oh, that's good, Manav. Good for you, man. You get to enjoy the rest of the game with us tonight. And the Mets are in extra innings right now. I was watching that a little bit before I got on. Bond, Ozzy moderator, dweller, everything. Bond is in the basement. Tipping manager, he's everything. Bond is everything in here. Angus got beaten. Usually he's number one. Angus, I was going to take a picture how you were in here. I was all ready to take a picture and put it in Discord that you were in here and I didn't even hit go live yet. Man, I was all ready to do that and you weren't in here today. Wow. Our soccer ambassador, first in the basement is usually Angus is in the basement. Doing well. That's the first thing I said to Brad. Brad from Australia beat you in here, Angus. He was number one today. That was the first person I saw. I was all ready too, Angus. I was ready. We'll have to do it tomorrow. 2-2. And that's going to be a fly out. It is freezing in the Bronx right now. 3 up, 3 down. Yankees coming to bat. And I'm going to flip to the Mets for a minute because I was watching that and they were in extra innings. What is happening tonight, guys? Bond. Congrats to Brad. That's right. I'm telling you, because I don't know how you do that, Angus. For those that don't know, Angus, I'll be setting up on here. And I don't even hit go live. And Angus is already in the comments. He's already there. I don't get it. And I was going to take a picture and put it in the Discord to prove that this is true. He has insider information. It's not from me. It's funny. Going to the bottom of the first inning now.
Make a terrific play. And he'll send this game to extra innings.
Mets are in the bottom of the 10th right now. Francisco, I hate the ghost runner, guys. I hate it. I'm going back to the Yankees. Don't worry. I'm going back to the Yankees. 3-3 in the bottom of the 10th. It is. I don't know how this guy is pitching it with. Well, maybe it affects his pitching arm. I don't know. All they have to do is get Lindor home, and they're done. Let's see where the Yankees are at. Andre Green, yes. All right, we got Grisham, Aaron Judge, Bellinger, Rice, Stanton, Chisholm, Rosario, Wells, and Caballero. That's the batting order for today. Facing Aaron Savali, 4-9 on the season. 4-9. I was going to say we haven't even played that many games. That was last season. He was 4-9 with a 4.85 ERA. All right, so let's see what happens here. You go, well, good. Everybody's saying what's up. Code. Another Aussie dweller accounted for. Code's in the basement. Bichette. You moved the runner to third. Wow. So, all right. Very good. All right. Trent Grisham leading off the bottom of the first, batting 172 on the season right now. But, man, they're playing in some freezing weather. Bond, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Much appreciated, Bond. Much appreciated. I'm on YouTube a lot to get a clue as there's. That's awesome because, you know me, I'm not that technically savvy. I don't put out, like Johnny Basement on in 20 minutes, counting down and all like other people do. I don't have that. I just come on because I never know if I'm really going to be on in 20 minutes or not. You know me, I'm rarely early. I'm never that late. But, hey, we're in the basement. And however it goes, it goes. Yep, so that's awesome, man. But it's funny. I'm going to take a picture the next time it happens. Aaron Judge up right now, batting average up to 250. It's kind of funny there because at the start of the season, Judge and Ohtani were the American League and National League MVPs. And Kyle Schwarber and Cal Raleigh were the runner-ups, and all four of them were batting below 200 like in the first week of the season. It's crazy. Tap your helmet on that one. Tap your helmet on that one, Judge. Look at me. I'm already on the ABS. That was a ball, but that's okay. You don't want to waste your challenges too early. I'm starting to learn how this works. You guys know me. When something changes in baseball, I tell you I automatically hate it until I start watching, and then I'll tell you if I like it or not. But right off the bat, I hate the technology right off the bat. And then I slowly ease only the ghost runner, only the automatic runner on second base is the only thing I still hate, despise it. They need to get rid of it. Judge, big cut on that one. 2-2. Bonfire Green. That's right. Don't forget to hit that like button. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Bond, thank you very much, man. Bruin, OG cellar dweller, basement bouncer, hockey ambassador in the basement. And Judge struck out. It is freezing. Hey, Bruin, it's freezing. You're in New York. You know it's freezing today, man. Oh, and the Mets won in the bottom of the 10th. There it is. Mets win in the bottom of the 10th inning. Good. All right. Good stuff. Cullen, another Aussie dweller accounted for. Cullen's in the basement. What's up, Cullen? Glad to see. I love all the Aussies are in here, man. You guys are at work, calling out work, taking the day off for the basement. That's what I love. Wayback, another Aussie dweller accounted for. Wayback's in the basement. What's up, Wayback? Good to see you all guys in here, man. Everybody's saying what's up to each other. Calling morning, afternoon, morning. Guys, going to be a low of 29 degrees here today. We had 51. 2 days ago, we had like 81. It's crazy. Then next week, we have a couple of 80-degree days and then back down to the 50s. So these people in the stands are like freezing, but they're there. That's right. Chat if you dare. I'm pinning that one. Every day I'm going to find something. Stella. We're starting Stella already. I don't have any chain on today, Stella. Sorry. Where did it go, Angus? Oh, there you go. Boom. Yes, chat if you dare. Yeah, man, it's cold. The Mets moved their game back to 4 o'clock today and tomorrow because of the freezing weather. I don't think they have much like national TV or maybe contracts are different because the Yankees didn't move their game back. The Mets did both games. They moved it back to 4 o'clock because of the weather tonight. Bellinger up now. Man on first, 2-0. Well, Grisham's on first. 2-0. Awesome. Look at that. Hey, Cullen, I'm caught up. Cullen, I am caught up. Cullen. Look at that. Bellinger hitting 267 on the season. Oh, 3-1 on Belly. 3-1 on Belly. Let's go. Let's just get. And they're just called the Athletics, the A's. They have no home right now. Isn't that is really shameful? They have no home right now. Can you believe that, Stella? They have no home. Getting bored now? You want to go back over there? 3-2 on Belly. 3-2. All right, 3-2, guys. Full count. Man on first, one out. What happened there? What happened there, Stella? Oh! He's challenging the call, and that he called it a ball. That's going to be a strike. That's definitely a strike. Let's see. I guarantee you that was a strike. Strike 3. Oh, my gosh. It was way off. That was way off. You're ready to take off again. Ben Rice up. Ben Rice is hitting 370 on the season right now. 370. 3 home runs, 11 RBIs through 8 games. He is killing it right now. Boy, this kid has come out of nowhere. I mean, the Yankees farm system never ceases to amaze, man. It's like his 3rd full season. Wouldn't miss it. There you go, Colin. That's what I love to see. And look at that. I was caught up. I got to get caught up again. She's waiting. Say she's ready to take flight. Rock's Cooking Channel League. Yes, there you go. Thank you, Bond. Oh, she did it anyway. All good. Good stuff. Thank you, Bond. Gather around next weekend, JB. Every game is in Adelaide. That's right. That is so cool. How did Adelaide lose to Fremantle, man? That's the other game I lost. I lost the Suns, and I lost the Adelaide. Those are the only 2 I lost in the tipping. Ball 4. All right, we got first and second, 2 outs. First and second. Let's go. Judge on second, Rice on first. Here comes Giancarlo Stanton hitting 394 on the year. He didn't challenge that one. That was a strike. So now it's 2 outs, 2 on. That would have been strike 3 if he challenged it. But I understand some teams don't want it. You only get 2 challenges a game. If you're wrong, you lose one. I mean, you keep both if you keep getting them right. But if you challenge too early in the game and you lose them both, that's it for the game. They're gone. Even if you go to extra innings, you have no more challenges. It's crazy, right, Stella? Stanton, 0-2 on Stanton with 2 outs. We'll soon change that, I'm sure. I won't keep up for long. I just had to let you know. It's not balmy here. We hit 51 today, I think. It was not a balmy 51. It was a cold, windy, horrible 51. And now it's way lower than that. Way lower than that. Giancarlo Stanton hit 115 mile an hour, put a hole in the wall in the thing. Oh, he struck out. The slider is his kryptonite. He always swings at that. End of the first inning. Going to the top of the second. No, Stella, not my hat. Sounded like a challenge. Yeah, we're up for it. There you go. I know it. Right. I'm learning, though. I'm going to let you guys talk your footy. I'll jump in on places that I can. But otherwise, when I see you all talking to each other, we're good. Oh, Bond, thanks again, man. Thanks again. I talked to Des. I'm going to start doing videos even on my own, and she's going to be coming and filling in when she can, joining me when she can. But we're going to keep the channel active. So I'm going to keep, even if I go on by myself, we're going to keep it rolling on there. Should be a belter. I like that term way back. This game should be a belter. I'm going to try to start using that. Donuts, however you spell them. It doesn't matter how you spell them as long as it's good. Yeah. What a real shame, huh? What a real shame, Angus. How disrespectful, man. The Oakland A's, a historical, great franchise. And the Yankees took all their great players. Catfish Hunter, Reggie Jackson. We even took Billy Martin, their manager. All of it. No, Stella. See, not my jerseys. Yep. Baker Bowl, and even I passed it all the time when the Warriors played there too. When I was coming out of Oakland, I passed the Oracle, and the A's were right. Everything was right there.
when I play baseball, when I was young, like elementary. So you like baseball? Yeah,
Wow, Manny Pacquiao is in the booth with Michael Kay and Joe Girardi right now. Wow. I'm waiting on the injury list way back. There you go. Accidental kung fu accident? Where were you doing some stuff in honor of Chuck Norris? Angus? Kung fu accident? What is that about? Bon, you have got this down, man. I really appreciate it, man. Ground out to Caballero, and he gets it over to first. Ground out. 2 down. The ads, really? There's ads on the channel tonight? I clicked no ads. There shouldn't be any ads. There shouldn't be any ads tonight. I clicked no ads. I try not to have you guys go through that. I guess I don't have total control over that. Where are you going? Where are you going? Come here. Yeah, Bon, that's right. YouTube Premium. What is it, like $12? I don't even have YouTube Premium. I edit them out of my videos. Once in a while, I miss one. Like when you guys watch my uploaded videos, once in a while I miss an ad, and I'll see it when I replay the video. I'm like, and I already uploaded it, so I'm not gonna go back and edit it.
Yeah, there's a lot of young fighters that want to dreaming to become a world champion. So we have to help them to promote. Now, do you miss boxing? Are you boxing a lot?
She can make it that far. I've moved it back. She can make it that far. I always like to let her out of her aviary over there. I don't like her to be in it all the time. She's out a lot. And she's not chewing at the hat tonight. She's Oakland Coliseum. Yep. Man, they had all the teams there, man. All the teams. Crazy. Hey, mate. Slumby, another cellar dweller accounted for. Slumby's in the basement from the UK, our only UK basement dweller. I got to find something to say about everybody, Slumby, so that's you. The UK dweller. Slumby's the UK dweller. We don't have anybody else from the UK. I don't think we do we? Top of the second, 1-2, 1 out. I don't think we have anybody else from the UK. Not as a regular dweller. I don't think so. All right, Schlittler, 1-2, top of the second. Are they showing this game in Australia? Or what are they showing right now? This isn't really a big matchup. The A's aren't that great of a team. This might not be on a nationally televised game. Yep. Amen. I don't have it either. I refuse to play. People are like, oh, you do have a channel, though. I'll just edit it out. I do miss some on my uploaded videos. No one's ever complained, but I do miss some. Once in a while, I miss an edit, and it gets in there. But who cares? You just hit skip. Yeah, we pay for everything, and I'm getting rid of stuff. I'm already getting rid of ESPN Plus. That's done. I'm subbing from that. And I really realized there's some apps I really don't watch, and start unsubbing from them. I know, Stella, but it's true. All right, we got 2-2 right now. Top of the second, 1 out, 2-2. Yankee Kyle, another cellar dweller accounted for. Yankee Kyle, a diehard Yankee fan. Yankee, you watching the Yankees? I'm sure you are. We got top of the second right now. Stella, I know. It's Yankee Kyle. Yankee Kyle, we're freezing today, huh? Freezing out there today. Oakland Roots, USL, and Oakland Cricket Club team represent. Oakland has a cricket club? I didn't even know that, man. I knew about the USL team, but I did not know about the cricket club. That's new. I know, Stella. No, don't do that. Schlittler mowing him down. Schlittler is mowing him down. Wow, Slumby, you are you're the key. You are the key. Wow, that's interesting. You know, not for nothing, Cullen, but I wouldn't know what a grand final looks like without the Lions in it. Because since I became a fan of the Lions, I'm spoiled. I'm used to them going to the granny. They lost the first one and won the next two. I wouldn't even know what a grand final looks like without the Lions. So there you go, Slumby. Maybe Slumby will take you to the promised land there, Cullen. I knew you were going to try to do that. I knew it. Come here, baby. I know. Don't get upset. Don't get upset. We got 2 outs. Did he swing? No, he did not. 2-1 on Lawrence Butler. Well, it's got to be fun coming from Sacramento all the way. That's technically where they play right now. All the way over to the United States, all the way over to New York and be freezing. Kind of like Arizona playing the Mets today, coming in this horrible weather, and you're in Arizona. It's like, what is going on? 2-2. Schlittler looking for another strikeout. End this inning out. Let's go. Nope. Ball 3. Full count. Oh, no, baby. Good to y'all. Everybody saying what's up to each other. See? I was in my 50 before my dogs won one. That I saw. Well, I'm in my 50s now. I've never even seen the Jets. And that is a fly out. Fly out to Bellinger. All right. I'm in my 50s, and I've never seen the New York Jets in the Super Bowl. I saw them come within one game 4 times. 82, 98, 09, and 10. And that's it. I've never seen them. They won one. That was before my time. Not much before my time, but still before my time. Great to hear, Kyle. 2016, best year ever. So that must have been the year they won. Kyle, I'm doing great tonight, man. Just waiting for the Yankees to take off on this thing. Schlittler is pitching lights out right now, as expected. Coming to the bottom of the second inning. Two-month free sign-up at the moment, right? Nah. I had it for a little while, then I got rid of it. I'm like, you know what? I just tired of paying for all this stuff. You know what? And I'm like, big deal. I can just edit it out. And like I said, occasionally I forget to edit something. And who cares? It's like a quick commercial anyway. But I'm pretty good at editing. I used to be really bad at it. I got really good at it. But once in a while, because there's so many ads when you don't have premium, there's so many ads that once in a while I do forget to edit them. So it happens. It's easy. It does happen. Yes, and that's why I didn't choose the St. Kilda Saints, Colin, for that reason. For that reason right there. I don't need the New York Jets in my life as in the form of a footy team. I don't need that. I have enough problems with what I got going on with them right now. So I don't need that in my life. And I think, did St. Kilda win in 1966? 67? The Jets won in 69. The Jets and the Mets both won in 69. And the Knicks. Oh, I think the Knicks was 70. I'll take that back. But anyway, we had like 3 champions inside of a 2-year span. But the Mets and the Jets both won in 69. Jazz Chisholm up 194 on the season through 9 games. Boy, a lot of players are starting out really slow. Not just on the Yankees, in general. Amen, way back. And I've gotten rid of some stuff. Like I told you guys, I got rid of ESPN Plus. What a waste of money, man. It used to be a really good app. Now it buffers all the time. That's why I didn't do a whole lot of Lightning games at the end unless it was nationally televised. And I was lucky last night when we did the Lightning. Lucky. Because ESPN Plus, of course, was buffering. It wasn't working. Couldn't get it up. And then I finally I saw, I was like, oh, thank goodness it's on NHL Network. I have that. So Tony, another Aussie dweller accounted for. Tony's in the basement. What's up, Tony? What's happening, man? How you doing tonight? Or this morning for you in Australia. Oh, Jazz struck out. Come on, man. These guys are really starting out slowly this season. 66 it was, and I did my homework on that way back. I think I said it in the video back in March of 23 when I was picking my footy team. I honest to the heavens looked at the teams and who was the New York Jets of the AFL. And I said, I'm not picking the Geelong Cats because they had just won. I didn't want to look like a bandwagoner. And I couldn't pick a team that was similar to the Jets. Oh, Rosario. Oh, Stella, let's do this one. Boom, 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 boom. Ahmed Rosario puts it out of the park. The former New York Met, former Cleveland Guardian, Ahmed Rosario on the very, I think, second pitch. I was going to say very first pitch, but whatever. He hit it out of the park. That's all that matters. Ahmed Rosario, yes. 1-0 Yankees. Let's go. Austin Wells up now. 167 on this. Everybody, man, they're batting poorly right now. A lot of them. Wells is up right now. Wells is a really good defensive catcher, man. I don't know what happened to his bat last year. His bat fell off the planet last year. Really, really poor. I know, Stella. I can't believe it either. Can't believe it either. I know. Come on, Wells. Let's go. Strike 2, 1-1, 1-1. 1-1. Thanks, way back. I feel really good about that. I remember that. I said, I do not want a Jets team in my life in the form of footy. And I saw the Saints won in 66 and haven't been horrible, but haven't been great and haven't done much of anything since then. I said, well, that's the New York Jets of footy, and I'm avoiding them. Boom! Thought about premium, but all that money, yeah. I know, Stella. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Come on. All right, we got 1-0. 160. Man, the bottom of this Yankee batting order is not batting well lately. I'll throw her off. I'll stand up for a little while. She's fine. I just more worry about her taking a dump on the back of my jersey. That's what I'm worried about more than anything else. Which she's gotten better, but it happens. I thought about, yes. Thank you, Cullen. Some of it does. And in appreciation, I do click no ads during these live streams. I do click no ads because it's irritating when you're watching a live stream and these ads keep coming up. Wells works a walk. All right, let's go. Man, Rosario crushed that one. The outfielder didn't even move. The only movement the outfielder made for I almost said Oakland. He just turned around and looked. And that was it. 91 goals and didn't win the teams. Buddy Franklin. I'm just naming names. Buddy Franklin. Oh, no, Tony. Peso, OG cellar dweller, accounted for. Peso in the basement. Jose Caballero up. Up, she came anyway. Look at that. You are flighty today. How you doing? She is. She used to not be able to land. Now she's landing. She's landing. Jose Caballero 1-1. We got a man on first. Austin Wells walked. Bottom of the second. 1 out. Let's get more runs. Yep. Basement gang. Peso, what is going on? You must be excited about you into the Buffalo Sabres also, man. You got to be excited about them. I'm happy for you Buffalo fans, but I'm not happy about losing the Lightning losing again last night to them. But they are on a warpath right now. Yankee, you say it best every day. Every day you say it best. Be alive and well, and that's what it's about, man. That's all what this is all about. I trend to get ads for stuff that I buy online. Don't have an Alexa, Echo, or Siri. Neither do I. Yeah, I don't have one either. Or I don't have any of those. None of them. That's right, Angus. We talk to ourselves enough, right? We don't need any. That's right. No idea, Tony. Let's see. All right, we got 2-2 on Caballero right now. 2-2. Oh, they have a Yankees hockey jersey night, April 17th. That looks like. Come on, Jose. You're swinging it. It was way above you. Oh, come on. You better than that. Rosario. Andre, I know you're watching the game. What was Caballero swinging at right there, man? Come on. I mean, we're being armchair quarterbacks. Like, we would go up there. I would have struck out I would have swung 3 times on the first pitch. Grisham, that's a lazy fly ball. Hopefully the third baseman doesn't get it. And he missed it. He lost the ball. He could have had it. Stella, that hurt. Come on. Come here. I'll be back. Oh, the wind took it. He tried to catch that one. The wind took it. Yes, Code. Wayback mentioned that. Yes, gather around this week. All the games are in Adelaide. 1-1 on Grisham. I think one of the greatest players of all time. Gary Ablett Jr. Senior. How about Gary Ablett Sr.? Gary Ablett Sr. He's one of the greatest players of all time, isn't he? I don't know many. Got the wrong guy. Nice. I have Spotify. That I do have. I'm a huge music fan. I do have. I have to admit. Better player than Buddy. Well, I haven't been around long, but I do know Buddy Franklin is a monster. So if he's better than Buddy, he's huge. I only know Gary Ablett. It can't be Lee Matthews. He didn't score like that, right? Grisham. High fly ball. Lawrence Butler under it. Wraps it up. That's 3 outs. We're going to go to the top of the third inning. The Yankees are on the board. Home run by Ahmed Rosario. Who I didn't think the Yankees were actually going to bring him back this year, but they did. Tony, up. Peso, yeah, Bruin. Peso is in the building. Welcome into the building. Welcome into the basement. Riz, your paramiser. Coco Beware and Frankie the Bird. Coco Beware. Well, you showed your age on that one because we're probably about the same age. Yes. Frankie with Coco Beware. Absolutely. Wow, good stuff, man. Welcome in. 1977. Oh, I might be right then, huh? Was it Lee Matthews? Did I get that right? I guessed it because I only know when you guys talk about things from the past, I only know Gary Ablett and I know Lee Matthews. I didn't know Lee Matthews was a scorer like that, though. All right, very good. Yes, it's Pirate Night in the basement stuff. She does. She's very spoiled, as you guys can see. So she wants to be around me all the time. And when she's in her aviary, which I put her in there right now, she's in her big aviary over here right now, and she's eating and looking at me. I'll let her out again. But I just worry about her taking a dump on the back of my jersey. And that happened once. And thankfully, it wasn't one of my better jerseys. So, and I got it cleaned right away. Code's been on Google. Whoa, Cullen calling out Code, saying you were on Google. Wow, Code, you got called out. Yes, Lee Matthews with 91 goals and Peter Hudson. See, I don't even know that name, but now I have 3 names I can yell out when you guys say stuff. Hudson, Buddy Franklin, 4 names. Hudson, Buddy Franklin, Lee Matthews, and Gary Ablett Sr. Those will be my go-to. Nah, you knew it. I got to tell you, for Code's age, he seems to know. He knows a whole lot about American sports, too. He really does. Oh, yeah. Right way back at the hair stuff. I mean, Peso, it's like the team sold their souls, man. It's like the team sold their soul. It's not just like Peso. That would be like the Jets starting the season 0-3. 1 second. It'd be like the Jets starting 0-3 and then being, winning out the rest of winning 14 straight, like out of nowhere and beating all the great teams and all that stuff. Like it's an insane turnaround. Insane turnaround. Oh, Code says he knows how to play and he didn't look it up. I'll give Code I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because he sure knows a lot about American sports that we talk about in here that you can't Google a lot of them. 1 and 2 on Max Muncy right now. There's 2 Max Muncies in the leagues for those that think it's just. That is a fair ball. Man on first. That's right, Bond. Thank you, Bond. Yankee Kyle, always thank you, man. Always looking out, man. Big supporter, Yankee Kyle. They played on the same team? I did not know that. Nope, I didn't know that, Tony. Now I know something. See, I told you. I brag about knowing 80% of what's going on and 20% I don't know, and that's one of the 20%. I did not know that. Jeff McNeil, fan favorite of the New York Mets, man. Jeff McNeil played for the Mets for a long time. Great player, man. Not a Hall of Famer, not a great player. He's just a solid player, man. I always like Jeff McNeil on the Mets. This is his first year away from the Mets, and I don't like McNeil now with that base hit. All right, so now they got first and second, nobody out. Jeff McNeil's a good player, man. I understand why the Mets got rid of him. I get it. Decent player, though, man. As Lee Matthews got older, JB became a permanent forward and prolific goal kicker. But he was like a bruiser when he was younger, right? I always picture Lee Matthews like a hockey enforcer. Like the things I looked up on him, he got older and he became a goal kicker. I guess you know what? That's what you got to do. When you get older, it's a little bit harder to start throwing your body around on guys. You got to learn differently. Like way back in baseball here, there's young pitchers that can throw like 100 miles an hour plus, have a couple of other pitches, but their main thing is bringing the heat. When they get older, either they learn how to start throwing junk pitches, meaning, painting the corners, slower pitches, how to throw a slider to cut across the plate, better curveballs because they don't have the arm strength anymore. And their fastball, when it goes from over 100 down to like 93 is fast for like me and you, but 93 for a professional hitter is like you might as well be underhanding the ball to them. So, yeah, you got to adjust or you'll be out of the league. I'm sure that's how it was for Lee Matthews, too. You got to adjust. Oh, Peso, I'm a Jet fan. That's why I said for the Buffalo fans. Oh, he drops a bunt. That is foul. As a Jet fan, I always tell the Buffalo fans I feel great and happy for you guys, man, because you guys suffered through the Buffalo Bills. I forget, I know you're a little bit younger, but longtime Bills fans have been through a lot. Buffalo fans have been through a lot. You had some great Sabres teams. You went from Dominic Hasek to Ryan Miller, and your goaltenders were outstanding goaltending. Couldn't win. I understand that. Henrik Lundqvist, Ranger goalie, couldn't win. One of the greatest goalies of all time. Couldn't win. Come on. And then you had the Buffalo Bills from 99 to 2017, right? In between playoff. That's a long drought. So you get what I'm going through as a Jet fan. And then the Sabres go through 14 seasons without making the playoffs. Now they've clinched a playoff spot. So that's why I always feel for Buffalo fans of Buffalo teams, because you guys are loyal, man. You're loyal. You know what it's like to have crap. That's you know what it's like that as a Jet fan, what I'm going through, because it's awful to go through 2-win season, 3-win seasons, and then the offseason, everything's going to be great until the season starts. Then reality's back. Thank you again, Bond. Bond, doing it, Bond, doing it. Andre. First and second, nobody out. This is not good. Butler drops down a bunt now. I don't think, they'll get him. Rosario got him. But the whole point of the bunt is to move the runners up. Now it's second and third, only one out, no chance for the double play. No chance for the double play right now. All right, we got Langoliers up right now. Langoliers. It sounds like a disease. Man, you can't come out. I got Langoliers, man. I can't make it into work. Kai Lohman to kick a football, basically. Did you really? Lohman the showman? I ought to be getting male pattern baldness ads. 5.7 a game. Wow. Look at that. See, I'm learning. 1-1 on Langoliers. Second and third, nobody. One out. You got to strike this guy out, man. Strike two. 1-2. Yes. Rock's Cooking Channel. Bond, you're wheeling and dealing, Bond. Bond, you're a machine. I got to tell you, can tell why people, Scotty Butters has you on there, man. And you can put Scotty Butters on here also, Bond. You can definitely drop the link to his channel. Guy is really good, man. I've been in there once. I should be in there more often. Absolute talent, man. Scotty Butters is good. You could definitely drop his link in here, Bond. There's no problem with that. So it wasn't a great matchup because Shaq and LeBron on the Cavs was like that. That was like Shaq was done. He was done at that time. Shaq was done at that time. Yeah, have a good one, everyone. Got to go. Bond, thank you always, Bond. Thank you. Yep, go get over there, man. Appreciate it, Bond. Always appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Oh, that's going to drive in a run. That is going to drive in 2 runs. That is a shot in the gap all the way to the wall. Trent Grisham picks it up. Oh, that's not good. Jeff McNeil, see, that bunt. What did I tell you guys, man? When Lawrence Butler dropped that bunt down, he sacrificed himself getting thrown out at first, but both runners moved up, second and third. Both runners moved up. And then what happens? The next batter comes up, hits a shot to the gap, second and third are coming home easily. Now it's 2-1 A's. That is like textbook right there, how it's supposed to happen. First and second, nobody out. Next batter comes up. That's small ball. That's old school small ball. Drop a bunt down, move the runners up. The next guy comes up. Let's get him home. I mean, that was as textbook small ball, old school, moving runners around the bases as you can get right there by the A's. I mean, that, and I'm not happy to taking the lead, but I'm just saying that was very impressive right there. You don't see a lot of that. That's why I'm like, wow, did I just watch small ball? I can't believe it. For those that don't know, small ball means that you move the runners, you move the base runners around exactly as I just said it, because most teams nowadays are home run or nothing teams. Home run or nothing. There's not a lot of guys that can drop bunts in the game anymore. They don't ask them to. Ha! Nice, Tony. Nice. Well, you want to hear something, too? You guys know the rest in peace Phil Robertson from Duck Dynasty. Did you guys know that Phil Robertson the father that just passed away, he started in college. He started over Terry Bradshaw. And Phil Robertson did not want to go into the NFL because the NFL was played during duck season. He played during duck season. He didn't want to go. It would interfere with his duck hunting. It's true. And he was a starter over Terry Bradshaw in college. I mean, he was like a really good quarterback. There you go. Schlittler struck out he did end up – oh, boy. Hold on. Let me take that back. Hold on. Yeah, he struck him out. He did. I thought he was challenging it, but there's no way he's challenging that. That was not a – okay, we're good. 20-something consecutive years, but not doing – you know what, Angus? Give me a Jets Super Bowl championship and let them go back to being the Jets. I'll take it. I'll take a fluke Super Bowl championship and then them going back to, not being a great team. Any Jet fan will take that. Give us 1 year. We are planning on doing – oh, my gosh, Bond, you're a machine, man. I refuse to do games that start here at 10 p.m. because they might go on forever. I can't stay up like that, man. Bond, you're a machine. Wow. Bond is a walking billboard. Right. Bond's a walking billboard. Hey, I appreciate him. Beautiful, Bond. Thank you. Yeah, guys, definitely check out Scotty Butters. I did. He's really good. He is really good, man. All right, see you, mate, everybody. Blah, blah, blah. Need to pay them back. Now, Andre, you see what I was saying? Oh, that is textbook small ball. And that's how a lot of the teams for the Yankees won in the 90s. Small ball. Not these home run or nothing squads. Even though I didn't enjoy watching the A's score 2 runs there, I actually enjoyed the small ball part of it. Moving runners around the bases, and it went through the way it was supposed to go through. Angus, do you know, or Andre, do you guys, anybody know the stadium that the A's playing in Sacramento? Is that a college stadium? What is that? Is it it's minor league? It can't be a minor league stadium. Is it a college stadium? I don't even know what it is. I never really bothered to look it up. I've seen the field when the Yankees went there last year. Oh, Schlittler is getting hit today. That's going to score another run. Scoring easily from second base and went all the way down the right field line into the corner. Schlittler is getting beaten up right now. He is getting beaten up. I wonder if he took the A's lightly because the A's are not a good team. Not really. I wonder if he took them lightly because Schlittler sure gets up for the big teams. He gets up, fired up, ready to go against the big teams, but he's getting knocked around right now in the top of the 3rd inning. 100% disagree. And we just saw that right there, Angus, because in today's sports, all the sports today, offense, scoring. That's what they want. Everybody wants to scoring. Nobody likes the small ball anymore. And you wonder, you know what also? That's why you hear me so hyper about it. I obviously I'm a Yankee fan, but I was so hyper about it because I haven't seen a perfectly done small ball moving around the bases, and it worked out. Like forever, you don't see it anymore. There's a lot of guys, Angus, that don't seriously in the league that can't bunt. I mean, Brent Rooker up now. Schlittler, it's also freezing there. That could be a factor as well. It is freezing. Now, that being said, the Yankees only have 1 run against their pitcher, but we'll see. 2 outs, man on second. 2 outs, man on second. Yeah, I disagree too, Angus, 100%. Who's the first Hawk to kick 100? If you know, you know. Are you pulling out some Bugs Bunny there, right there, way back? Grounded at 3rd, Rosario. And he gets him. Going to the bottom of the 3rd inning. That was not a great inning for Schlittler. They were hitting the balls in the right spot, And it's 3-1 A's. 3-1 A's. 3 and A's. Yeah, I went in the chat once, but I've seen it more than once, Cullen. So, yeah, he's a really talented guy. Really talented guy. Sacramento, it is a minor league stadium. I thought so. I wasn't totally sure. But it is a minor league stadium. What a shame. Like, wouldn't they go to Vegas next year, I think? In 2026 is when they move their stadium. Now, I guess it's a minor league baseball stadium, Andre. I saw it last year when the Yankees went to Oakland, and we'll see it again when they go there this year. But it was just a weird looking field. So I'm like, it's got to be a minor league team. Wow, I learned something new there, and I probably will forget that. Schnazzy, snoozy, sneezy, snazzy in the basement. Another dweller accounted for. Schlittler, I think maybe it's because of the cold or a combination of it being freezing out tonight in the Bronx and underestimating, playing down to his competition, Schnazzy, because he just got lit up in that. He just got lit up. Those 3 run, and they were hitting them right in the gap, right down the line. I mean, there was no cheap shot in that at all. They even bunted and moved runners around the bases. What is going on? Schnazzy, good to have you in here, man. You get there. Anybody not subscribed to Yankee Kyle's channel, you subscribe and click on his profile and sub to him. He has some good lives. Yankee Kyle is funny. It's a different kind of live, and it's funny. He is funny. So, yes, please click on his profile and sub to him if you guys haven't. Right there. 22 subs away from 400. That makes more sense. I was like 409. That's a little weird. Right side. 400 typo. Aaron Judge up right now, bottom of the 3rd inning. And strike one. Strike one. That's awesome, Kyle. That is awesome, man. Today, Igor Brunson. Yes, the 2 great New York stars of the Rangers and the Knicks. That's right, and that's who he's portraying. That's why his picture is split between Igor and Brunson, 2 of the greatest New Yorker players out there. It's Brunson, Igor, Aaron Judge. You know, these are the superstars. Igor Shesterkin is the greatest goalie in the game, period. The greatest goalie in the game. People are like, yeah, and the Rangers are in last place. Yeah, it's not his fault. Not even close. Yeah, they'll be in Vegas. I know. Oh, that might drop in. And it does. It drops right into Jeff McNeil's glove. That's 1 out. I thought it was going to drop in no man's land. Gary Templeton? That was a baseball player. Rice should lead off, man. I really think, yes, Ben Rice should lead off, man. This kid is just, and he works every count. You know who he's starting to remind me of, Schnazzy? The way Ben Rice works, counts, he reminds me a little bit of Brett Gardner. Remember Brett Gardner when he was so hard to get out, man? Brett Gardner would work a count forever. Even if it was 0-2, he would work a count forever. Brett Gardner, man. Bellinger, that looks like that's going to be a fly out to right, and it is, assuming Butler catches the ball, which he just did. 2 outs. Yankees got 2 outs already. Yes, Schnazzy, I agree with you 100%, man. Definitely, Ben Rice should be leading off. That's what it's on, the Yes Network. This isn't a nationally televised game because over here because it's Yankees against the A's. It's not a big matchup. It's not a big matchup to be on national TV, even though it is the Yankees. They're not playing a top team. I still call them Oakland, which they should still be Oakland, but the A's are not a big draw. Not a big draw for them to put it on a rating. So it is on Yes Network. It's not on anything else. Sorry, Zombie. And I know what that feels like because I try the Lightning on ESPN Plus because I don't live in Tampa. And I refuse to play. I unsubbed from ESPN Plus. I unsubbed. Because I can only watch them if they're on NAS. Thankfully, the playoffs are coming up, so I can watch them a lot more now. Ben Rice. Woo! That's going to be a strike. There you go. Oh, he's funny. Snazzy, he's funny. He is. It's definitely different. It's just cool. He's just a cool dude on there. I'll know it as soon as you say it. That's a basement statement right there, Colin. I'll know it as soon as you say it. The Yankees are going to win everything unless they don't. That's perfect. Perfect, Colin. I love it. All right, 1-2 on Rice. Bottom of the third, 2 out. And whoo, almost swung at that. 2-2. 2-2. Gary Templeton, yes. Yes. Jack McDowell did that to the Yankee fans, too, when he got blown out, when he blew it in the 95 first season of the wild card, 1995 baseball. And the Yankees blew a two-game-to-none lead on the Mariners. 2-0. They ended up losing in 5. And Jack McDowell, Black Jack McDowell, that was his nickname, right? He flipped off the fans in New York. I remember that. I don't think anybody was worse than what was his name? He was a Boston reliever. Papelbon. And he wasn't on Boston when he did that famous crotch grabbing that he did. He was on the Phillies. When he did that. The Dacos brothers. I'll let you back out again in a little bit there, Stella. See, look at that. Look at that. Snazzy Rice work the walk. Work the walk. This kid can work a count. I'm telling you, starting to remind me of Brett Gardner. It is wild. I didn't see it, but I know the situation he's talking about. Whitey Herzog was a great manager. Oh, that's in the 80s. We're going back to the 80s. All right, Giancarlo Stanton up. 1 man on, 2 out. 1 swing of Stanton's bat can tie this game. This guy hits. The ball comes off his bat anywhere between like 110 and 115 miles an hour, like almost every time. Every time. 50s is even before my time. Me too. Cardinal fans were booing him because Templeton quit hustling. Yeah. You know what? That happens in baseball a lot. And that was your pitch, Stanton. That was your pitch. His curveball went like this, right over the middle of the plate, and he just missed it. Sometimes I think their eyes get so like, oh, my gosh, that's the one. Oh, come on, Stanton. 1-1. 2-1. 2-1. There's a lot of guys that don't hustle. If they ground out, let's say it looks like they're going to ground out the shortstop, third base, whatever. Some of these guys trot down the first base line. And then what if the guy fumbles with the ball in his glove or makes a bad throw and they still have a chance to get him out because he wasn't hustling? 2-2. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We see it a lot. Pete Rose used to like do full sprints to first base on a walk. When he got walked, he would do a full sprint to first. All right, 2-2 on Stanton. Throw to first. Almost. Did he get him? Oh, man, Ben Rice almost got picked off at first. Yeah, what is the answer, Tony? I'm dying here. I'm reading through you guys. I might be skipping over some because I'm actually keeping up this way. When I see you guys talking to each other, I'm learning to skip over some of these. Second last and last in free kick counts. Wow. Even the umpires feel sorry for them. Oh, man. Did you really? Oh, Stanton, that was another one. It was right there. It was right there, Stanton. Right there. I got you, Stella. I got you. I'll let you back out in a minute. I did. I played baseball and football, not soccer. Cullen, interestingly enough, I didn't play soccer when I was younger. Football and baseball. Stanton, that's a high fly ball going foul. Come on, Stanton, knock one out of the park. They're really making Savali, the pitcher for the A's, work. He's already up to 60 pitches. In the third inning, he's up to 60 pitches already. This is good. All right, here we go. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Come on, Stanton. Come on, Stanton. Oh, he just got under that one. Oh, man. That's out. Final out. Stanton, there was a couple of pitches there he normally would have bashed out of the park. Going to the top of the 4th. Top of the 4th. I did baseball. Yeah, baseball and football, man. I love both sports. You must practice ducking at training. Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool, Angus. Just a regular guy. Remember when I posted in the Discord, I ran into That's so bad. It'll come to me. That's so bad. I'm thinking of baseball, and it wasn't baseball. It was football. Aaron Beasley, the great cornerback for the Jacksonville Jaguars, but he did play with the New York Jets for a while too. Aaron Beasley, I ran into him in the supermarket because I was wearing a Jets hat and I was not in the Jets area. It's very rare people wear Jets stuff out anyway. So it was interesting because he's older. I didn't recognize him, but he was just like, Jets, who's wearing a Jets hat in here? And then he's like, yeah, I played for them. Once he said it, I was like, oh, yeah. Jacksonville Jaguar, great cornerback. Great cornerback. Yep. I remember him, too, because I said it, man. Donnie Abraham was the other starting cornerback for the Jets then. So, good stuff. Didn't watch anybody with a long game. Colin, I always wait for your very witty comments on your love for soccer. I was a safety, Slumby. So back then, if people came across the middle, you could lay them out. You see me, Slumby. I put all the old school NFL stuff in the Discord. That was the NFL I grew up with, man. Guys were getting clobbered. And people say, oh, they wear all those pads. These guys are getting knocked out, broken bones. That's why they wear pads. These guys back then were laying people out. It's like they didn't have pads on. People getting laid. I put them in the Discord all the time. These guys are getting laid out. Top of the 4th now. Still 3-1 Oakland. I'm just going to keep saying Oakland because that's what I'm used to referring to them as my whole life. Soccer and basketball. Your high school didn't even have football, really? I don't think I've ever heard of a high school not having football. Wow, that's interesting. They need to make hay while the sun shines, even though it's 8:15. Yeah, Andre. I mean, come on, let's go. They really do, man. Let me see here. Let me see something here, Andre. Yeah, Oakland is 3-6 right now on the season. I mean, it's only been 9 games, but I mean, they're 3-6, and they are. Oh no, the Red Sox are the worst team in the American League right now. Man, the Red Sox are 2-8. Strike 2 on Butler. Strike 2. Wow, the Red Sox are 2-8. Who saw that coming? You thought they would have been better than that. And it's just the beginning of the season, but still. I mean, the White Sox are even 4-7. It's the start of the season, though, guys. Just interesting. Now I'm looking at the entire look. The Giants, oh, they stink. 3-8. I don't think anybody expected much out of them. The Mets, first place at 7-4. Schlittler struck him out. He's challenging the strikeout. Hold on. I actually don't mind this ABS system so far. I thought it was When I said I hated it, because that's how I am when I hear technology is taking over sports. Oh, no, that's a ball, and it's a ball by this much. So when these umpires are missing calls, most of them, this umpire missed this call by 0.2 of an inch. 0.2 of an inch. So it's not like they're missing them egregiously. I haven't seen a lot that were like really bad. Nice way back. Nice. Footy's a tough. Well, there you go. He challenged and he won the challenge, and then Schlittler struck him out anyway. Struck him out the old-fashioned way, swing and miss. And swimming. Nice. I did a lot of swimming. I went in the ocean a lot. We did surfing, bodyboarding. We did a whole lot of that off Long Island, man. Not competitively, just for fun. That's not a joke, Cullen? Really? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I thought you were making it. I'm so used to you making jokes about soccer. I figured that was one of them. Ground out to Jose Caballero. Gets him out at first. That was a quick top of the fourth inning. 3 up, 3 down. Yankees coming to bat. Bottom of the fourth. Yankees coming up now. Bottom of the fourth inning. Did a lot of swimming. Man, Cullen, I'm sorry to hear that. My father never forced me to play sports. He just wanted me doing something, not sitting around the house. That was his requirement, like something productive. I loved baseball and I loved football. I went to a private school. Many of them could not afford to pay for a football program. Oh, okay. I got you. I thought you were talking like a public high school. I'm saying I never knew of a public high school not having football team. So gotcha. I understand now. Gotcha. Started playing footy, U11s. My old man never even came to. Really? Oh, wow, man. Wow, Cole, I'm sorry to hear that. If my father couldn't make one of my games, it's because he was working. Like, because he just couldn't make every game because of work, not because he wouldn't go. Wow, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Cullen. My father passed away way too early, but as growing up, we had a decent relationship growing up. When he got older, it was a little strained. Could a mint. I'm already lost on the first 4 words of this sentence way back. Could a mint to get the padding and helmets for kids to play football. Yeah. Could a mint. Now, I don't totally lost on the first 4 words of this sentence here way back. But the padding, the helmets, yeah. And a lot of parents don't want their kids playing football over here, even with the padding, the helmets, because you're paralyzed. You know, it's funny because they always say if they want the headshots and these bigger hits that these guys do to go down a little bit, make them not wear helmets. And all that other stuff will go away. And I think that's really true. I think that's really a good statement. Jazz Chisholm up now. Jazz Chisholm. Another one who's starting slow on the season. We need him to start turning it around. Chisholm struck out already. Could have meant. I'm still trying to figure out the first part of the sentence way back. I know. I'm just messing with you way back. You know, you're in the basement way back. We're in the basement. I gotta dig in a little bit. Angus is the king of and Cullen or king of autocorrects. It's all good. Yes, it would. Actually, to answer your question, when they play in school way back, that comes out of the locality's taxes. That comes out of the township, whatever you. Oh no! Go, Jazz! Go! Oh, he just got out. Oh, he almost beat that out. Oh, he almost beat that out. Jeff McNeil had hit the base of his glove. The ball bounced around a little, and Jazz is not slow, and he was sprinting down the line. He was sprinting. He almost made it, man. At least we could say he was running down the line. He wasn't slacking. He wasn't slacking. But it's done through the taxpayers way back. So when you play in school, outside of playing in a private league, the school provides the equipment. Yeah, well, Can't say he didn't leg that one out, Schnazzy, right? He did. Rosario hit our only run. Hit the home run earlier in the second inning. Hit a home run in the second inning. That gives us the Yankees their one run. One out, nobody on. Already 2 strikes on Rosario. Savali has 66 pitches for the – oh, what are you swinging at, man? That was way off the plate. That was way off the plate, Rosario. Come on. My parents, especially my mom, was anti me playing American football. My parents are big on sports. Listen, letting your kid go into football, man, that is a rough sport. I know hockey is too. Hockey is a very expensive sport. Way back, you want to talk about an expensive sport? You don't find many, not in the United States, maybe northern, maybe up north, but it's not universal to have hockey in high school. The equipment is insane price-wise. And a goalie equipment, if your son wants to be a goalie, forget it. I mean, you better be the next Martin Brodeur. We're paying all this money, and you got to travel. It's a lot of traveling. That's why Canada is so great at the sport, man. Canada is so great at the sport, except for this year, except for the Olympics this year. Boom, 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 boom. But, yeah, it's true. All right, Austin Wells up, who walked his first at bat. 2 outs, nobody on, 2-1, 2 balls and a strike. Austin Wells is a very good defensive catcher. I don't know what happened to his bat last season, and he's having a rough start this season. Having a little bit of a rough start this season. Oh, right over the plate. Come on, man, right over the middle. Oh, it's okay, Johnny. I'm over it. I actually turned him on to footy. In the end, he became a huge fan. Good, Colin. That's good. So at least as you got older, the relationship got better, man. At least as you got older, it got better. When my father was really going downhill, he and I had a bit of a strained relationship when I became an adult. We always had sports, though. We always had sports. So we had to agree to disagree on other things. But the sports, we would still watch because his heart was failing. I wasn't going to let him go with it, and have it strained. So we always agreed on sports, and we'd watch sport, and we'd watch whatever game we watched, and nothing else. We were there to watch the game. We would go to a game. We're here to watch the game, and that's it. But he didn't even make it out of his 60s. He didn't make it out of his 60s. So very happy we at least did that at the end. But yeah, I'm glad that worked out, Colin. Good ending, as Wayback said here. Good ending to the story. Yeah, you don't just take up baseball or being a hockey goalie without having that hand-eye coordination. You're not taught that. You're born with that. Strike 3, Austin Wells. Oh, he's challenging the call. It looked a little high. We'll see. Looked a little high. Oh, it's a strike, and I mean by 1/10 of an inch. Wow, it's like barely touched that. I made my son and I make my grandson wear a soft helmet playing footy. There you go. Man, head injuries are no joke. No joke. Yeah, you're not kidding. Rugby is – I always say I don't watch it, and it's not because I don't like it. It's I watch too many sports. You've heard – you guys have all – I've bored you with this story a million times. So basically, you guys know I chose footy over rugby. But, yeah, rugby is a rough sport, man. I'm telling you. They're the ones that always say, oh, look at the NFL. They wear mattresses. It's like these guys are laying people out in the NFL. They're laying people out. And most rugby guys, even in America has rugby too, that have tried out for the NFL don't make it. And back in the old days, guys, you're in the Discord. Check out the NFL videos that I put in there from the old days. These guys were getting their bells rung. It's the reason why they wear pads. Now I always believe they wear the pads to protect the bettors. Everything's about betting now. It's expensive. Oh, yeah, it's expensive. Yeah, I figured you had it in St. Louis and Minnesota. I mean, they have it in New York, too, especially in upstate New York. They have a whole lot of it. They have it around. It's just not – you don't see it here. We didn't have it in high school. You had to be in a separate private league, and you had to pay for rink, the ice time. You had to pay for the equipment and traveling. You got to do a lot of traveling. So shout out to the parents that do all of that, and sometimes their kids don't make the NHL. The beer leagues, that's always fun. I can't believe I was rooting for Jack Hughes to get the golden goal. But you know what? That's Igor Schnazzy. That is what makes these things great. When we were in the WBC, I'm cheering for Roman Anthony of the Boston Red Sox. Please get a hit. Please get a home run. That's what makes this so fun, man. Look, tell me, Schnazzy, everybody hates the Kachuk brothers, right? And nobody likes the Kachuk brothers. Tell me you weren't going for them when they're on the Team USA. Of course you're going for them. You love the Kachuk brothers when they're on your team, right? I mean, that's just the way it is. It's the way it is. So, yeah, I was cheering for Jack. And Jack Hughes, I mean, not for nothing, he got his teeth knocked out. And he scored the winning goal. Someone gets their teeth knocked out in baseball. If they got their teeth knocked out today, we'll see you in July. Top of the fifth inning. 3-1. Jeff McNeil up. Schlittler's doing all right. He just had one bad inning. He had one bad inning so far. I know it's crazy, right? The Devils are I don't hate him as much as I hate the Islanders, but yes, it is weird going for Jack Hughes. I agree. But that's what makes it so great, man. That's what makes the Olympics and the WBC and all that. You're going for players you normally wouldn't be going for. No money to play. That's right. That's right, Slumby. Baseball, too. Really, baseball, you buy a glove and you get a bat. There's not much required there money-wise. Basketball, baseball, soccer, pretty easy. You just got to learn how to play the game, but it doesn't cost any money. Hockey's ridiculous. Manav, you are off work and back in the basement. OG Manav is back in the basement, our cricket ambassador. You got all your cricket buddies in here, too, Manav. Oh, that's a base hit right up the middle. All right, Jeff McNeil, man. I told you guys I liked him when every Met fan liked Jeff McNeil, man. Now he's 2 for 2 on the night. We don't like him right now. Awesome, Manav. Right, that's it, Slumby. That's it. You're going to go cook some Indian food, going to take a shower, and you'll still have us in the basement. We're still here. It's only the top of the fifth inning, Manav. Only the top of the fifth. Right. Another bunt. Oh, that's foul, though. See, the A's are playing old school baseball right now. Small ball. They're playing small ball. My middle child was the Australian Pacific School. Wow, way back. It's awesome as a parent to watch all of that stuff, too, to watch your kids just go through the sports, have fun, and then, maybe they start excelling and they get really excited. They learn about competition, the joys of winning, the sorrows of losing, but how to handle and how to balance. That's great, man. Wow, it does with some people. Some of these shots, getting hit by a professional. Colin, take a look at some of the NFL stuff I put in the Discord. They're all in the NFL part of the Discord channel. They're all in there. I always post them because that's the NFL that I miss. I still watch it, but it's nothing like it was. Nothing like it was. A guy like Ronnie Lott, who was one of the greatest, hardest hitting safeties of all time, had his pinky amputated so he wouldn't miss the playoffs. His hand, I don't know the whole medical behind it, but this whole part of his hand was messed up, and nerves and all that, because of the injury he got to his pinky. So he said, I want it amputated so I don't miss the playoffs. They amputated it, and he played. That wouldn't happen today. That would not happen today. He didn't want to be standing on the sidelines. Did I just read that? Oh, you typed it twice. Yeah, Colin. I get it. I get it now, Colin. That's funny. I get it. Oh, wouldn't you? Would you not? Of course. That's one double play. Nope. Kurtz is too fast. Jazz throws to Caballero at second. Caballero to first to Rice, and Kurtz is too fast to turn that double play. Of course, we would love it. You hate them if they're not on your team. You love them if they're on your team. I would love if the Rangers got Brady Tkachuk. And they need that kind of player. They need that kind of player.
He's done a really good job of pitching Shea. He's quick inside.
Yeah.
But he's went up on
you know,
2 outs right now, Langoliers. The guy I told you sounds like you have a disease, man. I got a bad case of Langoliers. I can't come out. He's 0 for 2 tonight, 1-0 on him, 1 on first, 2 outs. Yeah, the Mets moved their game back from 7 o'clock to 4 because of the cold tonight. I thought the Yankees were going to do that too, but they didn't. 1-1 on Langoliers right now. That's all. Yeah, I know, Slumby, man. Not Slumby, Schnazzy. It is. Woo! Threw that heater right by him, and that was a 92-mile-an-hour cutter. It took a while, right? Because I clicked it. I looked away. I clicked to the next one. When I turned back, I'm looking at it. I'm like, didn't I just click that? So Schlittler's up to 80 pitches now, top of the 5th. All right, Stella, I'm about to let you back out. Oh, that hurt. Oh, when they hit a fastball coming in and hit it, and the ball fouls off the bat and goes right down and hits them in the ankle, that does not. Oh man, that's going to leave all type of colors on your leg. All types of colors. Ronnie Lott. I don't know. That's the way. That's old school play right there. That is old school play. Nowadays, they would not get that. Contracts, money, and betting. I blame everything on betting. Why these leagues have drawn away from defense. We're in the basement. That's why that happened, Colin. 100%. That's why that happened. Get a real one with no name on it. Schnazzy, I am the same way. Outside of like an all-star jersey. I have Aaron Judge all-star jerseys. His name's on the back, but that's an all-star jersey. It's different. I'm that way. I'm old school with the Yankees. It can't have the name. A traditional home and away Yankee jersey cannot have the name on the back. That's not a Yankee jersey to me. I'm old school. That's the way it is. It shouldn't have their name on the back unless it is an all-star jersey. Something like that. I don't care about T-shirts, but it's the jersey itself, right? Swing and a miss. Got him out. Let's go. I agree with that. Schnazzy. I'm the same way. I'm old school like that, man. I am old school like that. Guys, give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Going to the bottom. Actually, yep, going to the bottom of the 5th. Yankees are coming up to bat. Maybe I'll wait for them to bat, and then I'll come back. He is a bird. So he's from Collingwood, right? Collingwood? West Coast Eagles. Oh, yeah, the Eagles are a bird, too. Everyone in the stadium looks cold. Oh, Slummy, they're freezing. They're freezing right now. The Mets did their fans a favor. And the Arizona Diamondbacks, who they were playing, they did them a favor, too, by putting that on later. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Be right back. How about now? Can you hear me now? We're in the basement. I was talking and it was on mute. Anyway, I never have Schnazzy. I've get the Babe Ruth Yankee jersey. They're fun. They're actually a different type of feeling. I have a Mickey Mantle. Oh, you missed me. Where are you going? Caballero with a big shot into the gap all the way to the wall. He should get the second base on that, and he does. Look at that. She flew right back to her aviary. She flew right back to her aviary. And she likes to be on top of it. She's on the outside, but she's on top of it. She likes being, it's like king of the hill kind of thing. She's all the way on top of her aviary. That's so cool. That was a great hit by Caballero, man. Hey, Schnazzy, let me ask you something. Do you miss Volpe? I don't. I'm sorry, I don't miss Volpe. I'd rather have Caballero play the rest of the year at short. I really would. I'm not saying I want him here forever, but I'd rather have him play here at short than Volpe. I'm over the Volpe thing. Yep, we're in the basement. That's why I had to bring the sound back. So we got a double right off the bat. Now we got the top of the order coming up. Grisham, Judge, Bellinger, then Ben Rice. Let's get these runs back. Bottom of the fifth inning. Let's get these runs back. That's going to be a fly out and not move the runner. That's a fly out to shortstop. That doesn't do anything to help us. Didn't advance the runner. One out. Everyone did drugs on that team. Sounds like the 86 Mets, and they won the championship. Yeah, we were in the basement, Slumby. I didn't. That's all good. We're in the basement, guys. Guys already know. Aaron Judge up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Judge. Tie this game up. One swing will tie this game up. Yeah, I hope he trade him too. To think that we could have had Gunnar Henderson, man. Gunnar Henderson. We could have had him. And I think the reason why they're holding on to Volpe so long is because they promised the Yankee fans, it's like the second coming of Jeter. We got another Jeter coming up. I don't understand anyway. You guys have heard me sing this song before. But why do we put all this pressure on these young players and name them out? This is the next Jeter. This is the next Tom Brady. This is the next, I never understand it. Just never understand it. Why do you put all the pressure on these young guys, man? Volpe, I think that's why they held on to him for as long as they had, because they promised this was the next Jeter. All right. And by the way, Schnazzy, as much as I was complaining about the ABS system, it's because I thought that they had 2 challenges per inning. I didn't know it was 2 challenges for the whole game. I mean, like if you get it right, you keep your challenge. If you get it wrong, it's gone. You get them both wrong, it's gone for the game. I thought it was 2 challenges per inning, so I was wrong on that. I still want the automatic runner gone. I've never been to Camden Yards. I wish that would be a place I'd love to go. I've never been there, man. I know a lot of Yankee fans take the trip. It's not that far to Maryland. It's not that far. Wow. Code taking shot at his Aussie elders, man. All right, Judge. 3-1 on Judge. Judge walks. We got first and second now. First and second. Yeah, nice backhander. Nice backhander. Come on, Yankees. Let's go. Let's go. We got first and second now. 1 out. Belly coming up, and then Ben Rice. Let's do it. Come on, let's do it. All right, come on, guys. We're already halfway through the game. Come on. Bellinger up. This is the time. The A's are having a meeting on the mound. The dead lizards, that's right. The dead lizards, man. Yeah, Slummy, I also stated in here, it was before your time in the basement, that I hated the pitch clock. I don't want to see a pitch clock. They're going to ruin the game. You will get used to me. I always hate when I hear technology's coming into the game. I don't even care about the pitch clock. It's no problem. I have no issues at all with the pitch clock. That has sped up the game, which brings my point back to the auto runner. The auto runner was brought in to speed up the extra innings. Well, now the pitch clock came in after that. It's taking care of that. Get the auto runner out of there. I hate that auto runner. I hate it with a passion. And the league knows it's no good because they don't have it in the playoffs. In the playoffs, you don't get the auto runner on second because it's crap. Right, Stella? Right, Stella? She's just chilling on top of her thing over there, so. 0-0 on Bellinger. Let's go. That hit right off his foot. Man, that does not tickle. Picture that baseball coming in 95 to 100. You just nick it off the bat, and it goes right down and bounces right off the bone of your ankle. That is pain. Oh, my gosh. That was a real trend a while back. I don't see as much as that anymore. Can you imagine that? I can never imagine my parents having, that body leash that you see these parents. Like, you can't control your kid? Well, you need a leash? Like a leash? Come on. I don't see that as much anymore, Schnazzy, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Bellinger, don't be a double play. It won't be. Ground out to Jeff McNeil. We got second and third now. 2 outs for Ben Rice. Let's go, Ben Rice. Slumby, I actually agreed with that. You did say that. I agree with that. You want to give me the auto runner in the 16th inning? No problem. Really, I'd have no problem with it then. But not in the 10th. Come on. I agree with that, Slumby. You should literally contact MLB with that. Unfortunately, the Yankees lost to the Orioles, but on the way back. All right, Schnazzy. Well, there's always a silver lining, right? Always a silver lining. It is helpful, but when does it end? It just opens another door and another door and another door. It's because we want perfection. Code, you're younger, but it's come around because of betting. People don't want to lose a bet because they made a bad call. Well, when are we going to put robots in so we don't make errors on the field either? And the Yankees do nothing. We had a man on second. Leadoff double. Jose Caballero is our last batter in the order. He's the bottom of the order. He got a double. The top of the order, Grisham, Judge, Bellinger coming up. Ben Rice, all 4 batters made it. We didn't get a run. Come on. That's sad. Come on. It's going to the top of the 6th. Come on. Guys, you can't. Oh, man. Can't do that. Going to the top of the 6th inning. Oh, yeah, that's cool to check out other stadiums. I've been to other stadiums. I've just never been to Camden Yards in Baltimore. Well, they do. They have an automatic system. It's an ABS. It's an actual automatic system. And they'll check the replay and see. Have you ever, way back, you see tennis where they show the ball is in or out like a serve, a guy serving the ball, it either hit the line or beyond the line. It's like right on that. It's similar to that. But the batter has to challenge it right away, way back. They only get 2 challenges per game. So if you challenge and you get it wrong, you already lost one of your challenges. But after they see it, they got to do this. They got to tell the ump right away. If they don't do it right away, and that's it. They got to do the challenge right away. But it doesn't challenge everything. You lose those 2 challenges, that's it. You challenge and you're successful, you keep your challenge. You get it? If you're wrong, you lose one. That's why a lot of players don't like the challenge too early in the game. If it's close and you're not sure, you might need that challenge in late stages of the game. Ooh, Gunner's not going to like that. Alejandro Kirk, great player for the Blue Jays, man, is going to be out for 6 weeks. Fractured left thumb. That's hard to play baseball if you have a fractured thumb on your throwing hand.
That they lost yesterday, Max Scherzer had to leave the game as well.
Yeah, they've had all kinds of problems. Sometimes you worry about.
Yep. Well, you know what, you know what, Code? To add on to that, Every other sport has a head coach. Baseball has a manager. So, yeah, baseball has a manager. The other sports have head coaches. So, yeah, you're right. Oh, that's a hit. Oh, boy. The A's came to play today because they are certainly – and they're from California, and the cold isn't affecting them at all. The cold isn't even affecting them at all. They're from Sacramento, California. Oh, my gosh. I would never watch the game. I would never watch the game because you know what? I like human error, and I'm sorry. Because right now they're working on a thing that's if a batter, you know how they go to stop? And they say, did he swing or not? They're actually working on a system to show if he swung or not. Like, come on. And eventually, by the way, guys, they'll open that challenge up to more innings. They'll give people more challenges. I'm telling you, it's just the beginning. Yeah, it's out of control here. All the sports here, Code, used to be so against betting. They always separated themselves from betting. Always. Now it's on everything. I'll admit I don't see it as much in baseball. Football, forget it. Fantasy football, it's huge in sports, but it's big in football. It's like really big in football. You got Jake Bird on the mound. Cam Schlittler's night is over. Jake Bird is in, and he is already given up a single, and he's already 2 balls and a strike on. I mean, the game's far from over. We're only down by 2 runs, but goodness, Jake Bird came in from the bullpen. Don't give up another run. That's a strike. I just don't like the instant replays on everything. In baseball, it used to just be like, is it a home run or not? Okay. But football does it the worst. The NFL, for some reason, their refs can't figure out if a guy's foot is out of bounds or not for like ever. It takes forever. The game is already slow enough as it is. It takes forever. Every other sport seems to do it pretty fast. But yeah, the soccer has gotten ridiculous, man. It's like everything has changed. Right? It's gotten ridiculous.
I think that's one of the hardest pitches to hit in baseball is the breaking ball that starts right at you.
Oh, Slumby, it's huge over here too, man. Everything. Like you'll be watching hockey, basketball, football. Hey, don't forget, even though the game started, you could still get this in. You could still get that on. Jump on that app. And in the little fine print at the bottom, if you have a gambling problem, man, they're just hammering away over and over and over. Commercials. 0-2. 0-2. Jake Bird is making up. We still got a man on first, 1 out. Commercials used to be about, people. There's commercials with people sitting around a bar and used to be cheering on your team. Now they're cheering on their bets. They're looking at their phone, looking at this. Yeah, they're cheering on their bets. Not even a team. They're cheering on their bets. Shallow right center. That's out number 2. Flies out to Aaron Judge. So far, so good. It is it's slumpy. It's awful. It's awful. So I don't bet. I love watching sports, and I have friends of mine that are huge into fantasy football and all the other apps you can use and all the betting apps and the whole thing, and I don't do it. And they're like, how could you not do that? I'm not doing it. All right, so that's the end of Bird, and we're bringing in Hedrick now. We got Butler, Muncy, and McNeil coming up. Oh, and VRR exists in the England Second World Cup. Still, I like the human error in the game. I don't like everything being technology. You know what? That's part of the game. The humans that play the game in baseball, for instance, they make errors, bad throw. That could ruin someone's betting. The game isn't always on the umps. I don't like it. Overall, I don't like it. I don't mind the pitch clock. I get that. It's just a changing era. Bet 365 Stadium. Wow. I'm not surprised. Not surprised, Angus. No. Not all the ball. Like this last one, for instance, the umpire called it a strike. The batter immediately went like this because it was like, if my finger's like the ball, like, even though this is a puck, it would be like that much. As long as a piece of it touches. Doesn't have to be the whole thing, just a piece. It could be a tenth, like the last one was 2/10 of an inch. That close. So, no, the whole ball doesn't have to be in. Now, in hockey, way back, if they're doing the whole puck has to be over that goal line. The entire puck has to be over the goal line. But in baseball, it just has to nick the line. That's why they call it painting the corners. When pitchers like to paint the corners. They like to paint the corners and have people chase, paint in the corner. So, but what about the errors, Slumby? What about the human errors that are in the game? Because a game comes down to a referee. There's plenty of other things that's happened during the game that it shouldn't come down to a referee. There's other mistakes that were made, missed balls, a missed kick, bad pass, poor switch in transition. There's plenty of other factors. It shouldn't come down to a referee. There's plenty of other factors in the game that even caused that referee to make a bad call. But what about else? What about a guy that strikes out? He struck out on a ball that was way off the plate, man. You just ruined my betting. I don't believe it. I don't believe losses are all on referees. If it's the end of the game and it comes down to the ref, what mistakes were made to get to that point? The NFL does have an umpire, technically. You're right. But I know what you meant when you said it, Code. Trying to steal second. Bad throw by Wells. He's going to go to third. That was a bad throw. Oh, come on, Wells. That's an E2. That was a horrendous throw. Now, in his defense, throwing a ball and it's cold out, man, that was a terrible throw. He threw it. That ball just sailed on him. Well, now the man stole second and third. VAR itself is good, but it's utilized wrong, in my opinion. There you go. All right, I'll take that. I didn't even know that. Has laws. Everybody else has rules. Oh, my gosh, Slumby. The Super Bowl's ridiculous. Believe it or not, the Super Bowl is my least favorite game of the NFL season. Because the hype, the whole thing, I do not like Super Bowl Sunday. I just don't. The whole thing surrounding it is just, it's an entertainment show. The game isn't even the focus anymore. Oh, man. It's just amazing how much the leagues have sold out to the betting when they were so against it before. And Angus, by the way, Pete Rose is still the bad guy, right? Hedrick in, strike. Oh, we got first and third now. It's funny. They brought in a lefty pitcher to pitch to the lefty batter, and lo and behold, the guy gets on base. Lost the Raiders, the A's to Vegas, Golden State Warriors, San Francisco. At least the Warriors stayed in the Bay Area. The Raiders have bounced around their whole existence. Oakland to L.A., back to Oakland, then to Vegas. They've been bouncing around forever. It's so crazy but the steroid era was okay, and the Houston Astros cheating was okay, and the Yankees were caught cheating too. Just everything else has been going on, but Pete Rose is the bad guy. Unbelievable. He had a betting problem. That's an addiction compared to people purposely cheating. Johnny had the idea of us doing some sort of fantasy league or something for the World Cup. I don't do any of the fantasy stuff, man, but I hear you, Slumby. Yeah, I don't do any of that on this channel, man. But I hear you. Like, we do the tipping in the Discord. If you want to do something like that, set up something like that in the Discord, no problem. Really, Slumby, that's no problem. You want to set up something like that in the Discord for fun? No problem. Yeah, the goal review in footy does suck. I'll give you that. But the NFL is the worst. It's like the referees can't figure out if a guy's foot is in bounds or out of bounds. And it takes forever. Yankees are out of the inning. They didn't give up any runs. Thank goodness. We're going to the bottom of the sixth inning now. This game feels like it's moving a little slowly at the moment. Bottom of the sixth inning. Yankees coming to bat. Yeah, Slumby, you want to set it up? No problem. You can set that up in the Discord. No problem. Sure you can. I mean, we do the tipping for fun, so yeah, you could. I thought you meant you wanted to do it on here live. Like, I'm not going to do that. But in the Discord, no problem. If they get the right result, it's a good thing. Okay? Did you ever see the South Park bit where they make a fun? Link it in the Discord, Schnazzy. I have not seen that one. And I love South Park, but I hit a point where I didn't watch it as much as I used to, like Family Guy. I love Family Guy, but I don't watch it as much as I used to. Please put it in there, Schnazzy. Yeah. That's what I mean. Pete Rose had an addiction. It's an addiction compared to guys purposely taking steroids to cheat. Anybody that cheats in day, you're making a conscious effort to do it. Now, in baseball, cheating's been going on forever, guys. You remember back when they actually used signs for, base running, they'd use signs to do all that stuff and this and, all that. Managers would steal those signs all the time, but that wasn't considered cheating. Kind of like the pitchers back in the 70s, 60s. And spitball was literally a spitball. The guys would scuff the ball. They would do all these things to what? Make the ball break harder. You throw a curveball and you scuff that ball, it's going to break harder. You spin on it. You do all these things. That's technically cheating. You're altering the ball to do something that it normally wouldn't do. That's cheating, is it not? Oh, that was different, though. No, it's not different. It's still cheating. Hold on one second. All right, Giancarlo Stanton up. What are you swinging at, Stanton? My gosh. That's right. Amen. That's right. As the saying goes, it's not a problem until you're broke. Yeah, it's awful, man. Look how easily it happens today. Back then, it used to be hard to do it. Now you can do it right from your phone. These gambling sites are ridiculous. Like, we've been watching this entire Yank game. I haven't seen one gambling ad during the game. That was an awful at-bat for Stan. He swung at everything that was way off the plate. That was just a terrible at-bat for him. And he's having a good season so far, start of the season. That was just a bad at-bat. Oh, wow. That's really bad. Yeah, that makes sense, Cullen. I mean, why wouldn't they do that? Jazz is up. Come on, Jazz. Come on, Jazz. Hold on one second, guys. Jazz is 0 for 2. He's having a rough start to the season right now himself. He's only hitting 184 on the season, along with Austin Wells, Ryan McMahon. A few of the guys who just have a rough start to this season. Oh, I believe it, man. I really believe it. Now, the commercials I'm talking about, Angus. You see them. People are cheering on their bets. They're not cheering on teams in these commercials anymore. Cut out the middleman. Yep. Jazz, please get it to the stands. It did. Good. That's still a foul ball. Because it's part of the game. When does it end? When does the technology end? Human error is part of the game. It's been a part of the game forever. Umpires calling balls this close to a ball or a strike. That's part of human error. But blaming a game on a ref, umpire, whatever, blaming an entire game on a bad call. What happened to your team? Why wasn't your team producing up until that bad call happened? What, a missed block? We're talking football, right? American football. A missed block, guy got sacked, threw an interception. What about all those mistakes? It doesn't always, to me, blaming a game on a ref is lame. It's lame. We could say the game ended on that was a bad call. But why wasn't the team producing anyway? What bad calls or what plays didn't they do? That's a base hit for Jazz right there. It makes it sound like the referees are the reasons why teams win or lose. Technically, that happens that way, but the whole game up to that point, what other mistakes were made by the team that allowed it to get down? What do they say in boxing, Slumpy? I'll put it this way. What do they say in boxing? Don't let the boxing go to the judges at the end of the game. Why? Because you want to win that fight. Don't let it go to the judges. It's the same thing. You're battling in a game. The mistakes you made along the way, you're going to allow the referee at the end of the game to determine if you won or not. It shouldn't come to that. So handing it over to technology, then just turn the players to robots too, because they make more mistakes in the game than the ref does. Way more mistakes in the game. Bad passes, interceptions, poor transition on the soccer field. What about those plays? We're going to blame it on the ref? That's saying the games are won or lost by the ref. I don't agree with it. That was my long-winded soapbox on my technology there. I get the Super Bowl halftime show, at least something to do at halftime, but everything else is ridiculous. I don't even watch the halftime show, Code. I don't even watch that. I really don't. The Super Bowl week, I don't even watch the whole the media days and media week and all day talking about the teams for 2 weeks. I don't watch any of it. None of it. It's irritating to me. It's annoying. And I didn't do it when I loved football. Like when NFL was my number one code, I didn't even watch it then. It's just really irritating. There's technically a difference between umpires and refs. I don't know what the difference is either. I know there is, but I don't know what it is. I heard people bet on the coin. Yes. Amen. They sure do. They bet on the coin flip. That's a real problem. Now you're talking real problem. Sucks. AFL tipping. It's a good thing if they get the right result. Am I way behind now? Did I just lose my spot? I did. I know I read that. Okay, we'll take it from there. Okay, I'm caught up now. Yeah. Gatorade color. I don't know what you're talking about there. Colin, I played in leagues that didn't have electronic scoreboards. Wow. Well, Fenway Park and doesn't have an electronic scoreboard. Fenway Park still has a person behind doing the actual billboard changing of the numbers. I still think it's cool. That's an old ballpark, man. I think it's really cool. You notice the umpires, when a score happens in the AFL, they will call clear the goal. That's right. They do this for the goal and that for the behind. I know that. I love that. Yes, one hand for the behind. I know that. That one I really know. Gunner, OG cellar dweller, basement bouncer. Gunner in the basement. What's going on, Gunner? What's happening? I'm lost, Slumpy. Meant like the, yeah. You can do that, Slumpy. You can do that in the Discord. You want to do a World Cup similar to the footy tipping? That's fine. No problem. Oh, that's great. You know what? I don't like the fly. Actually, Gunner, I don't like the Flyers at all either. I don't like the Flyers at all. I don't like the Devils either, but if I had to, well, I really hate both teams. But I'd go for both of them over the Islanders, so I'll give you that. Current refs take their team, puff their chest. They did check their ego at the door. Oh, yeah, hockey, I know. There's a lot. Some of these refs in hockey are monsters themselves. All right, Jeff McNeil up. Like I told you, he's 2 for 2, former Met. Good scrappy player, man. I understand why the Mets traded him. He was a fan favorite of the Mets. He was one of my favorites on the Mets. But I get it. I get why they traded him. Yeah. You know how hard it is, though, Slumpy Code to check a player with all these apps going on? I mean, it's really hard, man. It's really hard. I mean, I was an alcoholic. You have liquor stores everywhere, man. Everywhere. Bars right up the street. And you're into sports, too? Man, that's a tough deal. I don't drink anymore. I haven't drank in a while, man. So, you got to have a lot of support, and you got to take it day to day because it's always right there waiting for you. It's always waiting for you. You lose everything, man. Everything. But the teams, I don't know, they'll help to a point, I guess. But nowadays, it's all about can you play or you can't. Like Darryl Strawberry got a lot of help through his playing years, man. I don't know what they would treat a guy like Strawberry today. He went from the Mets to the Yankees, became a beloved player and of the fans of both teams. George Steinbrenner brought him on the Yankees, and Strawberry said in his book, Steinbrenner was a huge reason why he really turned his life around, man. He gave him another chance when a lot of teams didn't. They were at the end of the rope with him. Now he's completely changed. Oh, that's awesome, Schnazzy. Thank you, man. I will definitely check that out. Thank you. I'm looking forward to checking that out. True, based on the playoffs. Yes, they did. Yeah, that's all I mean by that, Slumby. That's all I mean by it. Like, for a team to blame, and the call could be legitimately bad, Slumby. Struck him out. Good, let's go. The call could be legitimately bad. I'm not disagreeing with that part of it. But what about all the other mistakes that led up to that, right? Like the famous one, Bill Buckner. Oh, man, he missed that ground ball. Nowadays, you think he blew the whole World Series. That was Game 6. What about the pitchers that blew the relief pitchers I think it was Bob Shirley, right? He walked in the tying run. The bullpen blew that game before Bill Buckner even had a chance to blow the game. But he's the one. And by the way, there was still a Game 7 to play. It wasn't the end of the World Series. It still had a Game 7 to play. But he got the shaft. He was the one that got blamed for the whole thing. Not the pitchers, not Calvin Schiraldi. He didn't get blamed. These are the guys that blew the lead, the bullpen. Only one guy. Scott Norwood gets the blame for missing the field goal. But, there's human errors in the game. And these guys get all the blame. What about everything that led up to that? It's just crazy. It is lame. I think it's lame, even if the call is legitimately bad. I think it's lame because what happened during the game that you were worried about that? So that's my point on it. Like no boxer, you want to knock somebody out. You don't want it to go to the judges. It's the same kind of concept here. You want to take it and win it. You don't want to leave it up to a referee, an umpire, a judge, whatever. You don't. I just don't see an issue with accuracy as long as it doesn't. I don't. Fernando Cruz coming. I like Fernando Cruz, man. This guy can really pitch. I don't have a real problem. If they keep this ABS system here, if they keep it the way they keep it with the 2 challenges, you challenge and you're wrong, you lose the challenge. You don't get it back in extra inning, I'm open to this, Slumby. I'm open to this. I'm open to this system because I misunderstood it when it first came out. So I'm open to this. I'm a little more open to it. But to make everything so perfect is just like, that's what I don't want to see. Because eventually I feel like these 2 challenges per game is going to start becoming 2 challenges per inning. I just do. It's just my personal opinion. I hate them all myself. There's flags on every play. They throw flags on every play. The NFL is just irritating now. It really is. And you guys hear me complain about it a lot, mainly because it was my number 1 sport by far. By far. You guys see all the things I post in the Discord. Baseball, basketball, and hockey didn't come close to my love for the NFL. So I'm like really annoyed at them. And the whole game is just a joke. And I still watch it. I still go for the Jets. I still watch it. Mike Tyson, yeah, that's right, Andre. Tyson made sure it didn't go to the judges. Amen, Andre. Good one. That was a good one right there, Andre. Amen. So we're going to the no, we're still. Ricky Henderson, the great Ricky Henderson. Yep. Yeah, we're at the top of the 7th inning. I never changed that. You guys got to hold on, Stella. Top of the 7th inning. Ricky Henderson was the greatest leadoff hitter of all time. Greatest base stealer of all time, Ricky Henderson, and it's not even close. It's not even arguable. Ricky Henderson would get a single and turn that into a triple. He'll steal second, steal third. One pitch, one out. I told you Fernando Cruz was the man. We're going to the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 second, guys. I should have just waited. Going to the bottom of the 7th. Hi, Stella. That's a great comment, Andre, and I agree 100%. No way I'm that far behind. Hold on. There we go. I like that code. I like that idea. There's definitely biases amongst umpires. There definitely is. I think there is. They'll say there isn't, but there is. But the umpires, I mean, some of these calls that they're missing are really close, like really close. They're not too many of them are that egregious, like it's way off the plate. Like some of them are like this, really close. One guys are challenging, are pretty. I mean, you're talking about something that happened that fast, and the umpire sees it. All right, that's a strike. And when they say it's not, the ones I've been seeing tonight are like 1/10 or 2/10 of an inch off, one way or the other. So it's not like they're like, oh my gosh. I mean, in real time, you can understand why the guy would call it the way he calls it. Also, it's the framing of the catcher, how he's framing it. Sometimes the umpire watches the catcher. He doesn't move his hand that much, and it stays close to his chest, close in his area. They can frame that. They've taken framing away from the catcher, by the way. It kind of hurts the catcher a little bit. So taking framing the pitch away. That is the greatest joy, Schnazzy, that the Islanders and all the Islander fans that I know in my life that if I heard about all season, oh, your Rangers, Igor's overrated, and if he was great, you wouldn't be in all these dumb statements by them. And, lo and behold, they might be joining the Rangers watching the playoffs. Wouldn't that be great? Oh, wouldn't that be great? Oh. Yep. They have the talent, though. That Matthew Schaefer, man, that kid – the Rangers get all these top picks, Lafreniere, and then they had Kakko, and so on, and these guys do nothing. Lafreniere is a waste of space. This kid Matthew Schaefer is like the real deal, man. He is really good. I hate to compliment an Islander. The only other Islander I ever complimented was their goalie Sorokin, who I think is a great goalie and very underrated. Then you got one of the greatest goalies of all time, Patrick Waugh, as your head coach. So I mean, like, goodness gracious, man, like you have the man you need right there. So that I really love. I was always a Patrick Waugh fan. I mean, Martin Brodeur to me is the greatest goalie of all time, but Patrick Waugh, the Rangers were considering him for a little while. He's an old school coach. He'd definitely get into players' faces. He's all about winning. I just wish he wasn't the Islanders coach. Before we got Gerard Gallant, I think it was, or Laviolette. No, before Gerard Gallant, the Rangers were looking at Patrick Waugh, and I was just hoping they were going to get him. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. The field umpire will acknowledge the score on the old clear. Oh, okay. I did misread your comment way back. Okay, I got you. By signaling with two hands to – okay, I got you. You're right. I misread it. My bad, way back. My bad. Thank you for letting me know. Code, you're right. Code, you're reminding me of a guy we had in here, O.G. Gardini. He hasn't been here a little while, but O.G. Gardini, I used to call him our novelist. He wrote a lot of huge short stories. You are becoming him. That's a compliment, by the way, Code. That's a compliment. But yes, you are becoming him. All right, let me catch up on these guys. I don't think he had the highest ever on base percentage. But Ricky Henderson, man, is the greatest. I mean, I think he's the all-time leadoff home run leader, too. All-time leadoff home run leader. I'm about to look that up. I'll look that up. I did make sure that I got an A's Ricky Henderson, not a Yankee Ricky Henderson jersey, an A's, because that's what he's remembered for, the Oakland A's. They even named that Oakland Park Ricky Henderson Park, right? They say they're going to keep that in Vegas. Austin Wells up now, bottom of the 7th. Michael, another cellar dweller accounted for. Michael, yeah, Lou Brock. Lou Brock was the all-time guy. before Ricky Henderson. A great shout out there, Michael. I think the guy at the time of Henderson's era, like Vince Coleman was a good base stealer. Remember Vince Coleman? Most of his career was with the Cardinals. I know, Angus, you have to remember him. Vince Coleman was a great – I think he got over 100 bases stolen in a season. That was back when, like – and that's how much baseball has changed, because when they say now, you know, you're only allowed to throw over to first base, you're only allowed to check a runner twice per at bat. They said this is great. Now you got base stealing. They act like this is a new thing. They were stealing bases not too long ago. Baseball, stealing bases was a real thing. Now you have to make it to where if the pitcher throws over to the base twice, you're allowed to steal now. He can't throw over again. So when that happens, 1 second, guys. Don't bite on that part, Stella. Come here. When that happens, what is he doing? Hold on. Why is he doing that? Oh, that's okay. I see what's going on. Come here, Stella. You can get mad. I don't want you tearing my jersey up. You can get mad. 2-2 on Wells. We're bottom of the seventh. We need some runs here, guys. Lou Brock, Vince Coleman. Stealing bases was normal. Now you have to inject a rule to help these guys steal bases to try to get small ball back. Umpires love Geelong. Oh, wow. It sounds like the referees here with the Kansas City Chiefs. Junior high with Lou Brock's son. I saw Brock at his 3,000. I see what you're chewing on now. Hold on a second. Hold on. Come here, Stella. You can't do that. Come here. Come here. Stella, come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. That's in the gap. That's going to be a double for Wells. That's going all the way to the wall. He's chugging for two. All right, some late time heroics. Let's go, Yankees. Come on. Come on. Caballero's coming up, who had a double himself his last at bat. Let's go. Man, Angus, you know all the Cardinals, man. That's great. Like, wouldn't you live at the stadium? That's awesome, man. Oh, that's right. That was the worst jersey. You guys hear me say, and I'm not just saying because I can't stand the Islanders. That jersey was awful. And even the Islander fans themselves were writing hate mail. True story. Caballero grounds out the third. That'll hold Wells at second. Oh, my gosh. A bad throw by the third baseman of the A's, but great scoop by Kurtz at first. So after all that, Jose is out at first. So I'll bring up the top of the order, Trent Grisham, who was 0 for 3. Yeah, and they were writing hate mail to the owner of the Islanders, talking about bring back our traditional, NY. Bring back our traditional NY. They hated it. Now they act like it's a retro jersey. Oh, remember these times? And they act like it was the greatest jersey. These fans are weird. They wrote hate mail. That's a true story. Schnazzy could tell you they wrote hate mail. Umpires are, yeah, it's true. Michael, yep. That's right. Amen, Michael. Amen. I say it in here all the time, and the stats say it themselves. Igor faced the most shots and saved the most out of those shots in the league. Igor also has the highest save percentage since he came in the league of 2020. He has the highest save percentage since he came in the league over every other goalie in the NHL, and I believe that's a .917 save percentage. So when I have Islander friends of mine that say, oh, Igor is overrated, he always loses, and he always loses. What do we lose? 1-0? 2-1? Once in a while, he has a bad game. He's the greatest goalie in the NHL. It's so stupid. Bob, another Sellers Weller accounted for. Bob, what's happening, man? Let's go Yanks. Let's go Yanks. Doing great, man. I'll be doing better if the Yankees can find a way to come back. They're down only 3-1. We got a man on second. Doing great, Bob. Always glad to see you in here, man. Thanks for continuing to support the channel, Bob. He was the all-time leadoff home run. I thought he was. I thought I was right on that. Yeah. I made sure I got an A's Henderson jersey, man. That's like a classic. That's a classic. And that's who he's known for. And he played for a ton of teams. Way back. Appreciate it, man. Always appreciate the support. Way back. Enjoy your day. Yeah, he did. I remember that. He was like, that's a high fly ball near the foul pole. That's going foul. Oh, it was almost, well, I won't say almost a home run. It was going in that direction. It went foul. He was like the National League's Ricky Henderson, if that made sense. But Ricky Henderson was way better than Coleman, but Coleman was very good. Very good. 3-1. You said it. You nailed it, Michael. I don't know if you've been watching the whole game. Hold on. Grisham. Shortstop. All right. Grisham ground out to short, but that did move the runner up. It moved the runner up. Wells is on third now with 2 outs. Can we get him home? Aaron Judge up. Let's go, Aaron. Come on. 2-run homer. Let's go. They're having a meeting on the mound right now. Meeting on the mound. Yeah, Michael, if you're watching earlier, now even though this was the A's scoring the runs, I got excited because I saw the A's actually do real small ball. They had a runner on first and second, nobody out. Lawrence Butler dropped down the most perfect bunt. You didn't think anybody could bunt in baseball anymore. Drops down the perfect bunt. Runs right down the third base line. He gets thrown out at first, but he did what he's supposed to do. It moved the runner to second and third. The next batter gets a shot right in the gap. Both runners score. Perfect. Move the runners around the bases. Small ball, man. Like I was not excited the A's scored, of course. I was excited that I actually saw small ball. Like, wow, did he actually drop a perfect bunt down the third base line? Move the runners up, no problem. He sacrifices himself. He's out at first. I mean, and then the next guy gets a shot in the gap. Both runners score. Like that was the most perfect. That was the 90s Yankees right there, Michael. That was the 90s Yankees. What a perfect play. Aaron Judge grounds out the third, and we get nothing after another leadoff double, by the way. Leadoff double by Jose Caballero last inning. Grisham, Judge, Bellinger, and Rice. No one could get him home. No one could tie the score. Come the next inning, Austin Wells, leadoff double, bottom of the order again. Caballero, Grisham, and Bud. No one can get him home. Come on. Come on. The bottom of the order is getting the hits, and the top of the order isn't. Now we're going to the top of the eighth. Come on. Come on. Nobody out either. Come on. Almost got to go too. Take my boyfriend shopping since we're in Melbourne. All right, Code. Always having worth doing in the city, well, except for the footy. All right, Code. Always good having you in here, man. Again, always a shout out to you and how much you know about American sports, and you're from Australia and you're young, in your 20s, Code. So good stuff, man. Good stuff. Enjoy your time out. McGuire versus Story Road Homer Challenge. And who's in the Hall of Fame? Bud Selig, the commissioner of that era, who was so appalled by all the cheating that Pete Rose did, but he gets to go to the Hall of Fame himself. Bud Selig, who knew everything that was going on in that era. How ironic. Guys, I'll be right back. Right back. All right, I'm back. One out, top of the eighth. Fernando Cruz still on the mound. I like Fernando Cruz. I'm glad they kept him around. Top of the eighth, one out, 3-1. Strike. He's tapping his helmet. Hold on. It looked like a strike. Hold on. Oh, that's a ball. But see how close these are? They're watching the game. See how it's a tenth of an inch. A tenth of an inch. It's not like these umpires are missing these things by a lot. Yep. Stan the man. Oh, Stan Musial, of course. Oh, man. That's total legendary Cardinals right there. Legend. Lou Brock, Musial, Bob Gibson. Bob Gibson, you want to talk about a guy that'll pay you back if you hit one of his teammates? Bob Gibson, talk about pitching inside. That guy was historically would drill you. That was old school right there. Bob Gibson, good shot out there. And Albert Pujols, of course. Albert Pujols, by the way, I think got robbed of at least one, possibly two MVPs to Barry Bonds. I mean, Albert Pujols was the man. I know that it was a real shame what happened with him on the Angels, just going downhill like that. But I still call him the Oakland A's too, and that's what it should be. Oh, yeah. Lawrence Butler up now.
He's only had 7 challenges in the first 2 games. That's not a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
the minor leagues, there was about
There it is.
4.2 per game, and it's probably about the same in the big leagues. That's not
It's a little wrinkly, yes. I got to get it. But there it is. Actually, oh, he's going. Throw to second. Another bad throw by Wells. I wonder if it's because of the cold. He's usually better at this than that. He has been way off. And why not? They're going to steal on him. Oh, that was a terrible throw. But, yeah, I always loved Ricky Henderson. When he came to the Yankees, I was really surprised they let him walk. He went right back to the A's. Tim Raines, great for the Montreal Expos, played with Andre Dawson over there. Then won a World Series with the Yankees, 1996, Tim Raines. Yeah, he was another great base stealer. There was a lot of great base stealers back then. It was a normal part of the game. But now they have to invoke if he throws 2 times to the same base, now the base runners, oh, this is great. The media's like, this brings back stealing bases. Guys are running and they have no idea what small ball is about and real managing. Michael, Angus, the older guys in here, like myself, remember when managing was really hard thing to do when you had the pitcher that also had to bat. Forget the Ohtani time now. Back then, the pitchers did not bat well. So if a guy was pitching a great game, back when they would pitch complete games and not take a guy out when he's throwing a no-hitter, because stats say that the third time through the order, even though he's throwing a one-hitter, the third time through the order, he statistically doesn't do well. So let's take him out, even though he's pitching great. Before those days where they threw complete games, you had to really, should we take this guy out because we're only down 1-0 and our bullpen may not be that good? And by the way, closers back then, like Goose Gossage, would come in the 7th inning and go the rest of the way. Like he was expected to go the rest of the way. There wasn't lefty specialists. There wasn't guys, well, this matchup versus this matchup and this number versus this number. It was the eye test. If you're pitching great, you're staying in. And I'm off my soapbox again for now. Oh, now see, I did not know that. You got me there, Angus. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. I did not know that. So thank you for that, Angus. Michael, yes. Oh, yeah. Yep. Schnazzy, 2 leadoff doubles and 0 runs scored off them. And that's what's so disgusting about this, Schnazzy. Our 8th batter in the order, Wells, and our 9th batter in the order, Caballero. These 2 guys got leadoff doubles, back-to-back innings, to bring the top of the order, Grisham, Judge, Bellinger, and Ben Rice. None of them could get anybody home. Not even 1 run. Nothing. Oh. Yeah. You think he might have known about the Bash Brothers? And the Cincinnati Reds, Lou Piniella and Paul O'Neill and Chris Sabo, shout out to the Reds for sweeping them. Do you know how many people today, if they're betting back? Oh, hold on. Hey, Stella, no. Stella, no. All right, well. Oh, well. One button's gone, but it's the bottom button. It's okay. I always put the not so good jerseys up there except for the USA ones. You can't touch that. I didn't think she was that close. I'm like, what is keeping her so occupied back there? Well, now we know. Yeah. Think you knew about that? And they got swept. How many people would have lost money on that? I know people lost money on that, but nowadays. Dave Stewart leading pitcher. You had Ricky Henderson, who was not a steroid guy, but then you had Canseco, McGuire. They had some squad, and they got swept. It does, Michael. We're speaking the same language. All right. Fernando Cruz gets us out of that and going to the bottom of the 8th. Michael, 100%. Why do you think the defense and all these things has changed in sports? It's all about, now they'll tell you in football, well, we're protecting CTE. Well, we get that. But let's be real, you're protecting betting now. There was a time where all the leagues were so against betting, they would separate themselves from betting. Now, they're all, oh, man, come on. Michael, you might not have been in here earlier when I said this. If you were, I'll repeat it. Not like that's unusual for me. But these commercials with people sitting around bars or sitting in their homes or whatever else used to be cheering on the team. Now it's like, oh, my gosh, my bet. Yeah. Come on, one more hit. It's all about betting. My first remembrance of when this really started to take off, I went to a good friend of mine's house to watch a football game. Now, this is over 10 years ago. And this is the first time I ever saw. He had a couple other people over there. He had his TV set up for the game. And then out of nowhere, like I didn't live near him, so I wasn't there all the time, but he had his TV set up for the game, a TV next to him, NFL Red Zone. Laptops were open. These guys were on their phones, and all they were doing was like looking at names, typing in names, who's scoring up there. Nobody watched the actual game. Look, what are you guys doing? They're like, you're not into fantasy? You got to get into this fantasy football thing, man. You're missing out. You don't understand. We don't go for teams. We go for players. It's gotten even worse since then. And I literally was watching these guys like no one's watching the game. Like, I'm a Jet fan, for instance. Like, what? I hope Tom Brady has a great day against us today. I just hope they don't win. Like, how is that going for sport? I can't do that. I just can't do it. Can't do it. And Bob Gibson, I obviously not old enough to see him, but my father always spoke about Bob Gibson. My father was a Brooklyn Dodger fan. As I've told people many times in here, I grew up more of a Met fan than I was a Yankee fan. I was Gabe Winfield and Don Mattingly. I just loved watching them play. Oh, look at Mark Leiter on the mound. Hopefully Mark Leiter will do for the A's what he did for the Yankees. Nothing. So we hope Mark Leiter Jr. out here gets lit up. Cody Bellinger up at the plate right now. He's 0 for 3. My father hated the Yankees. When he was home, we watched the Mets. He didn't watch the Yankees. We watched the Mets. And for the older guys, if you're a Brooklyn Dodger fan, yeah, you did not like the Yankees. So I grew up more of a Met fan than I was a Yankee. But Dave Winfield and Mattingly were the reasons why I watched the Yankees. They were incredible to watch. And then Henderson came around. So I really kind of equally like both teams. So there are people that question, how can you do a Mets stream or you go for that? I was like, I grew up in Mets household. I've always liked them. I've always liked the Mets. I've never had a problem with them. And I still don't. I still root for the Mets. I watched them this afternoon. Not the whole, hey, there we go. Bellinger, base hit up the middle. There's the Mark Leiter that we know. Mark Leiter, who did nothing for the Yankees when he was with us. I wanted it in green too, Angus. The white one is awesome also. The only ones they had in green offered was like a small. I'm like, well, not like I'm going to wear that all the time, but I mean, goodness, if I want to wear it, I don't want it in small. But yes, even the white one, I really love it. And I have to get that one pressed because it's a little wrinkly. But I've never worn it. I've never worn it yet. But yeah, I do like some classic jerseys. So, but yes, I grew up in a Mets household, and I've always loved the Mets. Always have, always will. But the Yankees were just feisty. I always liked Billy Martin. There was just some things about the Yankees that were just attracted me to them. I know. That's what my father did, Stella. That's what Dad did. He did not like – he came home, you better turn to the Mets. Tony, you might be the only Aussie left in this sea of Americans right now. Tony, you might be the only Aussie left in a sea of Americans, man. All good, Tony. You can stick around. Bruce Sutter for the Cubs. Good shout out. I remember one of the worst trades of all time the Mets made. Hold on. Oh, Ben Rice. That is going to drop in. Bellinger goes to third. I'm telling you, Ben Rice. I think I said this earlier. Ben Rice working counts reminds me a little bit of Brett Gardner. Remember Brett Gardner? It could be 0-2, and he'll still be up there fouling balls off for an hour. Like, he's starting to remind me of a Brett Gardner, man. Like, he really works counts. He doesn't swing or strike out on dumb pitches very often. He's hard to strike out. He's starting to remind me of a Brett Gardner, who was one of my favorite Yankees. Brett Gardner is not a Hall of Famer. He's not even one of the greatest Yankees of all time. But, man, that guy gave 110% at all times. Brett Gardner never took a day off. I knew you were going to go back for that, Stella. We got Winquest, who I've never heard of, and Tim Hill. I always like Tim Hill, man. I'm glad they brought him back. Giancarlo Stanton up, man. He has 2 strikeouts and a flyout. It's okay because the rest of the batting order's done nothing. So we got 1 second. Strike one. No, Stella. No, baby. No, I'm not snazzy. I'm not going to be around Thursday. No, snazzy. What's today? Tuesday. Tomorrow will be my last day streaming until Monday. I won't be around. We got plenty of things going on this weekend. I will not be around Thursday. I was hoping to get Stanton with that's going to score a run, 3-2. That barely got past the shortstop, but we'll take it. It's 3-2 now, Yankees. I mean, 3-2 A's, but we scored. I know, man. That's a game I'd love to do. And by the way, not that I would ever compliment a Boston team, but I'm going to here. Missoula, the coach for the Celtics, should get Coach of the Year, man. When you think about what they did this season, coming into the year, they were supposed to be like the Pacers, where the Pacers are right now. Jason Tatum was out. Then you lose Horford, Holiday, and Porzingis. You lose all of that off your team, and you're in second place in the East. That's an incredible coaching job. He should get Coach of the Year. I hate to say it, man, but as a fan of the game, you got to give this guy Coach of the Year. So no, Schnazzy, I will not be. I'm not going to be on Thursday. I'll be on tomorrow night, but I will not be on Thursday, man. I won't be on for the entire weekend. So I'll be back on Monday. Of course, that's just inevitable. Absolutely. Yep. The Tampa has just been off, man. They have been off. I'm waiting for them to turn it on in the playoffs. They have been off. They've been off. They've been playing uncharacteristically. Even though they're still like in first place-ish, they've been playing uncharacteristically bad. It must be me, Gunnar. I think it's me. Because once I started focusing more on them than the Rangers, they started playing weird. SBA. What's SBA, Andre? Oh. No. I keep her regularly groomed, man. Her claws are clipped and her wings are clipped, so she can't fly too far because you don't want them flying away. But no, they're not sharp. And she's very gentle with me. Like, when it looks like she's biting me, she's not biting down hard. It's like pecking. But when people visit or say, hey, does she bite? I was like, man, I wouldn't go near. She might. So Jazz up, nobody out still. First and second, nobody out. Yankees got to pull this one out. And yay for Mark Leiter Jr. Never in my life did I want to see him more on the mound than I do right now. Boy, this is what he did for the Yankees. Nothing. He'd come on the mound and let everybody on base. He was – look at it. He can't even – full count now, full count. Yeah, man. I mean, eventually a time comes, man. You know, time, Father Time catches up to everybody. Everybody. Yep. My father told me that. I didn't realize it at the time. By the way, it goes very well with the Knicks colors. The Knicks. Yep. But yes, I did. I only knew that because my father told me that. And he said, you just went for the Mets. That's what you did. You didn't go for the Yankees. The Dodgers left. The Giants left. He said, you went for the Mets. That's just the way it was. So I did. And like, I wasn't, if he was at work, I'd watch a little bit of the Yankees. That might drop in. Oh, no, he caught it. Wow, that almost fell in. That center fielder for Oakland. He's fast, man. He caught up to that. I thought that was dropping in. He got jammed, but it almost dropped in. And honestly speaking, really, the Mets have nothing. The Met fans, I think genuine Met fans really hate the Yankees more than the other way around. Because they really have nothing to do with each other unless they make the World Series. It's not a Ranger Islander thing. So I happily do Met games on here like I do Yankees. Once in a while, you get a comment, but so what? I mean, I'm a Jet fan. I don't mind the Giants. The Giants don't bother me. I'd like to see the Giants win. The only team I hate is the Islanders. I hate the Islanders. I'll go for the Bruins over the Islanders. And the Nets, nobody cares about the Brooklyn Nets. No one cared about them when they were in the Jersey Nets. They're a rival of the Knicks, but I don't care about them one way or the other. I really don't. It's not the Islanders are the only thing. The Islander fans hate the Rangers. That's just the way it is. Yeah, it was a whole bunch of names. Billups, Chauncey Billups. There was a whole bunch of names in there. I don't know the outcome. I haven't followed it too much. That's right. Slumby is our only regular dweller from the UK. I don't even know if there's a non-regular from the UK in here. Rosario hit a home run earlier in the game is up. Also a former Met. And, boom, 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 boom. Ahmed Rosario with his second bomb of the day. Ahmed Rosario with a 3-run homer. Mark Leiter doing what he does best at Yankee Stadium, blowing games. Tony, if you weren't aware or picked it up by now, Mark Leiter was a former pitcher for us. Oh, he hammered that one. Love it. 5-3 Yankees. That's what I'm talking about. Ahmed Rosario bangs out his second home run of the day. Boom, 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 boom. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Mark Leiter. Love it. Oh, I got to text my cousins. Love it. Oh, that was great. That was great. Wow, that was great. That's right, you guys are. And then we have Manav. Is he our own Californian? I don't think Raleigh, our other Marine, I think he's back in New York. I think Raleigh's back in Buffalo. Austin Wells up. Let's keep pouring it on, guys. He does deserve Coach of the Year. I mean, let's be real. We can not like the Celtics all we want, but honestly, who else deserves Coach of the Year, man? What a great coaching job by him. Absolutely outstanding, man. Really. You lose that many players and you're still in it. And you're still a tough team. That's a big shout out to Joe Mazzulla. Shout out to Mark Leiter doing what he does best. Blowing games at Yankee Stadium. It's just nice to see him do it for another team now. They are, Gunner. They are undefeated. I've done 2 Sabres Lightning games, and they won both of them. And ironically enough, I'm split on the ones I didn't do. I missed the game of the freaking century. And the first Lightning Sabres game, when we realized the Sabres were like, hey, man, this team might really be doing something, the Lightning won that game, and I didn't do that game. So, yeah. Yep. Rosario, man, wow. I'm glad. For a minute there, I thought they were going to let him go. Man, he is playing. Yes, Andre, 100%. Andre, you're usually a good luck charm when it comes to predicting things and saying things. So now you are the new pin message with that one. Hold on to the lead. Well, we should have Bednar coming in. Caballero's up. He's 1 for 3. Funny enough, Michael and Schnazzy, the guys tonight that have been getting the key hits have not been the big hitters. Caballero, Wells, they tried to lead off doing the right things, getting leadoff doubles. The big hitters couldn't get him in. Rosario is just like, you know what? I'm just going to hit a home run. Let's just clear the bases. He hit one earlier to give us a 1-0 lead. And just say, you know what? Now I'm going to hit a 3-run homer. And by the way, Michael, I already asked Schnazzy this. With Jose Caballero being in there playing short and playing our bat, do you miss Volpe? I don't miss Volpe at all. I don't miss Volpe at all. Neither did Schnazzy. Michael, how about you? Slumby cares. I do like ours. I just haven't kept up. I'm watching too many sports. Oh, Caballero might beat that out. Third baseman bobbled the ball. Caballero is fast, man, and he just didn't get it out in time. Oh, Yankees coming back after a horrendous start to the game. All they had to do is close out the 9th. They're still hitting, though. Rosario with the big 3-run homer give us the 2-run lead. Mark Leiter, who used to pitch for the Yankees, they're taking him off the mound. I want to hear if he gets booed or cheered, I mean. Mark Leiter, yes. The fans should have been cheering him, man. Like, thank you. You finally blew a game for somebody else. Oh, 0 first leg. All right. Oh, Nashville versus Club America. That's a good matchup. Oh, come on. That's an easy. If Ruff doesn't get Coach of the Year, man, who would they give it to? Avalanche? No. Lindy Ruff has to get Coach of the Year. That would be one of the most egregious mistakes of all time. How could he not get Coach of the Year? 100% lock that up, Gunner. Yes, Seth, they did. They finally made it back to the play. Another team that's finally made it back to the playoffs, the Flyers. So there you go. You got the Sabres in, the Flyers are in. Yeah, the Western Conference, it's usually the reverse, Gunner, even in the NBA. the Western Conference teams are usually way better than the Eastern Conference teams. This year, well, the NBA still is, but the Western Conference is really bad. They have Colorado, though. It's better than every other team in the league. Nathan McKinnon, though, is going for his second silver. He's going for his second silver. I love making fun of that guy because he said he's such a crybaby about losing in the Olympics. We know everybody knows who the better team was. Everybody knows who the better team was. They won, but everybody knows we're the better team. Man, well, you lost, dude. You lost. Now you can go for your second silver on Colorado. You can go for your second silver this year. All right, you made Tony very happy. You made Tony very happy, Cullen. He was worried about being the only Aussie left, Cullen. You just saved your buddy. Oh, by Havertz, nice for Arsenal. Okay, yeah, I knew it, Michael. Nobody misses Volpe, and I really believe that the reason why they've kept him around so long, honestly, is because they tried to sell us that he was the second coming of Derek Jeter. Gunnar Henderson, by the way, we passed up to get Volpe. I know draft hindsight is 2020. But Gunnar Henderson could have been our shortstop. Just to rub a little more salt in the wound. Caballero is a gamer, and I hope they keep – you know who I feel bad for? And he's just another favorite of mine on the Yankees. Oswaldo Cabrera, man. He's in the minors right now. Cabrera is like – not that he should have been the starting third baseman. It's just that he's such a great kid, such a great player off the bench. He's so positive all the time with everybody. I hated to see him have to go down to the minors, but he wouldn't be starting shortstop over Caballero. I get it, but man, that's one kid I really, really have grown to like, man. He was even in the booth with O'Neill and Michael Kay last year. They just loved him. He's always so positive, man. So he was another favorite Yankee of mine that I hope to see him back up, but he may not, he's not, where is he going to play? He can play everywhere, but you know what I mean, as a regular starter. Oh, there you go, Gunnar. Lamario, another cellar dweller accounted for. And Lamario. The Yankees didn't have been losing to the old Cleans in the first place. Hey, it is what it is. They're winning now. That's what matters. They shouldn't have been losing, but hey, it happens. It happens, man. Bad teams beat great teams. It happens. Oh, I think he was safe. By the way, Caballero could steal. Volpe could steal bases, but Volpe last year. Hold on. I think he's barely safe. That's closer than I thought it was. They're reviewing it now. Oh, that's close, man. I don't know what they're going to call now. I thought he was easily safe. My bad. He's not easily safe. I think he's barely safe. Here comes the call. Now, this is the NFL. It would take another 20 minutes to figure this out. Oh, they're still reviewing it. It's that close. Listen, he's definitely safe unless they say he's not. So that's my opinion. Seth, you might be alone on the Go Flyers part, but I hear you. You should be happy your team's back in the playoffs. Oh, I think he's barely – no, maybe – I don't know. What? Are you kidding me? The game just got cut. Oh, no, it's back. I was about to say they just cut the game like it was over. It's back. Oh, my gosh. I was going to be like, you got to be kidding me. Lindy Ruff is definitely Mr. Savers. He got a raw deal with the Devils, by the way. He had no goalie at the time. They called him safe. I told you he was safe. The only way he wasn't safe is if they called him out. So, Grisham is up. He's 0 for 4, but everybody else that hasn't been hitting has been hitting lately. So let's go, Grisham. Come on. Let's get another run. Bednar should close this out, but, let's go. Only one from the Midwest at the moment, and Manav is our only regular from California. Raleigh's usually here. Victor, man. Victor's been starting to post, though, guys. So there is a Victor sighting out there, thank goodness. And Manav is back. He is cleaned up. He's home from work. He's made his Indian food tonight for dinner. And Manav is back with us. Happy to have you back as always, Manav. Trent Grisham up. I grounded out. All right, let's go, guys. Going to the top of the ninth. Yankees score 4 runs in the bottom of the 8th. Thank you to Ahmed Rosario for the 3-run homer. And most special thanks to Mark Leiter Jr. for continuing to blow games like we know he can. I love saying it because I couldn't stand it when he came out on the mound for the Yankees the last couple of years. I didn't realize the Yankees could have had – yeah, they could have – oh. And by the way, not for nothing, but the Phillies chose Stott also. They also were the other team to blow a chance at Gunnar Henderson. Yes, the Yankees could have had him and went for Volpe. And by the way, guys, aren't you a little tired of hearing about how great Spencer Jones is? We won't trade him, and we won't bring him up. But he's great. Oh, man, you should see Spencer Jones play. This guy's a monster. He's a beast. When is he coming up? They won't trade him, and they don't bring him up. But he's a beast, man. Watch out for this Spencer Jones. I feel like we're talking about Greg Bird all over again. You guys remember? Yankee fans, Michael, Angus, Snazzy. Remember Greg Bird? We heard about him forever. Remember Clint Frazier? The best thing about Clint Frazier was he gave Brett Gardner like a couple extra years of execution, right? Stay of execution is the term. Brett Gardner was like last year, Clint Frazier didn't work. Oh, Brett, you can come back. You can come back for another year. We're just going to sign you to 1 year. You can come back. Next year, he tried to do Clint Frazier again. Oh, no, Brett, come on back. We'll give you another year. And then Clint Frazier had the nerve to talk crap on his way out the door. It was horrible. But I think it's because they keep these guys in AAA forever. Spencer, I'm tired of hearing about Spencer Jones and how great he is. We've never seen him. Ottawa Senators beat Tampa, yep. And now as long as Sabres beat the Rangers tomorrow, we win the Atlantic. I think so. I don't know because they tied at 102. No, they wouldn't outright it. I think they have 3 more games after that because if the Sabres beat the Rangers tomorrow, that would give them a 2-point lead over the Lightning. No, there's still 2 games left. That wouldn't seal it. It wouldn't seal it, but it'd be close. It's all about the playoffs, Lamario. It's all about the playoffs. As I told you, as supporters of my channel and as a Jet fan that suffers, I'm happy for you Buffalo fans. But, well, actually, Tampa and Buffalo wouldn't face each other in the first round. Guys, watch out for the Canadians, too. I don't know. It's going to be a tight race. I don't believe so, Lamario, but they will have a 2-point lead. If they lose to the Rangers, by the way, the Rangers just beat the Capitals 8-1. 8-1. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, they're already turning on him. Roman, they're already turning on him, Michael. I know. I can't believe, to be honest with you, that Boston is 2-8. But yeah, they're already turning on him. He's having a slow start, man. You send him over here. Oh no, we can't start. We'll have him AAA for him. We'll talk about him for 5 years. The Mets, this Carson Bench kid, and super impressed in spring training. Guess what the Mets did? Yeah, come on, man. You're starting. Just tired of hearing about Spencer Jones. We haven't seen anything out of this guy yet. Think about this. Losing to the Marlins. Like, come on now. The Yankees. That's right. The Yankees should have swept the Marlins. They had that bad 8th inning. It happens, man. They had that bad 8th inning, Lamario. Oh, Wells, no, he didn't catch up to it. Almost did, though. 3-2 now. Top of the 9th, 3-2. Nobody out. Jeff McNeil, he was one of my favorite Mets. He was a fan favorite, but I understand why you got rid of him. You're not winning with the same people. Jeff McNeil, Brandon Nimmo was another fan favorite of ours. Another great Met. Had to trade him. Pete Alonso, they didn't even offer him a contract. But their GM, David Stearns, who made moves and allowed this kid, Carson Bench, a hot prospect in AAA, Did great in spring training. You can play. Spencer Jones, sorry, man. But we're not going to trade you. We'll just keep talking about how great you are. All right, full count on McNeil, who's 2 for 2 on the night. Can't finish below third in the division. There you go. Yeah, it's not sealed up yet, Lamario. It's not sealed up yet. And the Rangers have been playing good lately. And plus, you have, as long as Igor's in net, they always have a chance. So it's not like we'll see. The greatest goalie in the game. Wow, he struck out McNeil. That was a big strikeout, man. Thank goodness. That's one down. Greatest goalie in the game, but he doesn't have any help. He doesn't have any help at all, Lamario. But you'd be playing. Well, I don't think you win the Atlantic, though. How many games are left after tomorrow? There's 2 more, right? If you win tomorrow, Tampa Bay lost, right? So you'd be 2 points. You're only 1 win ahead of them. You'd only be 1 win ahead of them. If there's 2 games left, it's not first place yet. Not sewed up yet, if I have this right. I'm going up top of my head right now. I could be totally wrong. Yeah, Manav. Oh, look at that. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it sounds great, Manav. Yeah, Angus is all over that, man. Oh, Gary Sanchez. Remember, he was a monster coming out in his first season there, hitting home runs. He was horrible behind the plate. Horrible. He's still playing. I think he plays for the Twins now, right? I don't know. He's been around. He even played for the Mets. That's 2 outs, assuming Judge catches this. 2 down, guys. 1 to go. 2 down. Gary Sanchez, right. Another one. Angus. Gunner, did you catch what Cullen said before? He's put something in the Discord for you, I think. Tony, always supporting at work. I love it, Tony. I love it. Tell your boss I said you need a raise right from the basement. That's so cool. Manab is sounds like a really good cook, man. Manab, that's awesome. Well, you guys know from me living in Tampa, Michael, I'm a Tampa Bay Lightning. Like Tampa Bay Lightning is my 1A. And I was a season ticket holder there. We were there for 13 years, man. My son and I went to tons of Lightning games. So they're always a favorite of mine. And I don't dislike Buffalo at all. I tell these guys, I was a Jet fan, I feel their pain forever. Now, that being said, that should be the end of the game, guys. I hear you. I hear you on that, Michael. I hear you. I hear you on that, Michael. I mean, I go for in the playoffs, I go for the Bills. They're New York. And people are like, that's your Jets rival. I'm like, the Jets don't have any rivals. Their rival is their owner, playing against their owner, who's just like, the Jets don't have any rivals. They don't even play well enough to even deserve a rival. So I hear you on that, Michael. All right, guys, that is the game. The Yankees win 5-3. They find a way to do it thanks to Mark Leiter. Mark Leiter should be the Yankees' honorary player of the game. Hey, I think it would be the first time he would be a player of the game for the Yankees. What a great, great showing. Welcome back, Mark Leiter. To win the love, who would be? I don't know. The playoffs aren't fully set right now. I don't know. I'd have to take a look at it, Lamario. I'll do that. I'll be on again tomorrow, man. And then I won't be on for the rest of the weekend, but I'll be on again tomorrow. We need to win more than just – yeah, I knew that part. It still has a game in hand on us. We need to basically win out, and Tampa needs to drop 1. Yeah, I figured it was something like that. I didn't think they wrapped it up right away. It's after the Rangers at Chicago and Dallas. You don't want to coming down to Dallas, Lamario. You want to wrap it up before Dallas. Dallas is a very good team. You'd rather wrap it up and hope the Rangers, like they usually don't. Igor will show up, but the rest of the team won't. And the Blackhawks are as bad as the Rangers. The Dallas, you don't want it coming down to Dallas. I'll put it that way. All right, guys, I'm ready to wrap this up. Yeah, I never liked Gary Sanchez either. It's horrible behind the plate. He struck out a lot. He did hit some home runs. I'm just tired of hearing about Spencer Jones. I want to see him. When are we going to see him? I'm telling you, he's the new Greg Bird. Like, you heard about him. You knew there was a Greg Bird. You never saw him. I think he came up once or twice. What chat, Colin, did you put in? I'll check in a few minutes. Yep, Michael, hear you. Guys, we'll be back on tomorrow night. I believe the Yankees are on at 7 o'clock again. So we'll be on for that. And that's right, Andre. That's right. Andre, you become the good luck charm with your predictions. Yeah, Woody's awful. Oh, the playoffs are going to be great. Andre, who, by the way, Lamario, Andre is a new hockey fan. He's a diehard Lightning fan. I'm perfect with that. But forgetting all that, he's going into his first NHL playoffs. His first NHL playoffs. He's super excited. We're going to help him out. We're going to help him out and keep him going along, man. And I love the fact that he's into the hockey now. He's awful, Michael. That's why I hear you on the Sabres thing. That's how I am with the Buffalo Bills. The Jets never make it. So I just get on the Bills wagon for the playoffs. Why not? I want to see, Josh Allen deserves to get a ring. Josh Allen, Michael, and this is Gunner's statement, not mine, but I always praise him for this. We knock him enough about Nickelback. So the opposite of that is when Gunner said Josh Allen is the Igor, or Igor is the Josh Allen of hockey. These guys do everything. They stand on their heads, and they get blamed as being overrated, can't get it done. These guys are supposed to get paid all this money. They're supposed to be the stars, and they're not the reason why their teams lose. I mean, I remember games this season where Igor gave up a goal early in the game, and it's 1-0. Like, we're in the third period now, and he's faced over 35-something shots, and it's still 1-0. Like, we can't score. We can't shoot. We can't do anything. I'm sorry, guys, that I gave up one goal at the beginning of the game. 37 shots later, it's still only 1-0. That's what we watched with the Rangers this year. All right, everybody. Thank you, guys. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate it. Gunner, I will be devil's advocate on this, and not just because I'm a Lightning fan. The Celtics swept the Knicks last year in the regular season and dominated them 3 out of 4 games, like blew their doors off, and they lost to them in the playoffs. Playoffs is a different animal, Gunner, and you know it. You know playoffs is a different animal. Careful what you wish for. Tampa's very experienced in the playoffs. Careful what you wish for. And I don't blame you guys for being so hocked up and hyped up about the Sabres. You should be. They're the most exciting team in hockey right now, the Buffalo Sabres. All right, guys, let's go. Let's go. I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you so much for supporting the channel as always. It's always a great hangout, man. It's always a great time. On that note, see you later.